por aquello aquí está la otra cuenta, pero va a cambiar de modo porque estoy en Twitch. Voy a poner esto chiquitín. Voy. Voy a quitar este, voy a quitar este y... Voy a quitar esa... Va a quedar esa que en stream. No, sad. I couldn't... couldn't get anything from the corrupted gauntlet. Ugh. Like... Alright. Okay, rings. Rings. Well, maybe I will use either the gods or light barrier or suffering, but doesn't really matter. I use light barrier, but I pretty much end up with the same resources. But if you're new, just bring um a freaking suffering, and you'll be just fine. I mean, I've done this so much that you can bring any ring; it doesn't matter. But yeah, there we go. Really I got my first cape maybe with the suffering. Yeah, suffering. But honestly, you can bring anything you want. and you'll be just fine. But yeah, yesterday I was doing Inferno with Bofa, and I mean, I brought suffering, but I ended up with like 4 brews left and 2 restores left. So yeah, funny to think that cola is more effective here than the Eldritch in sense of freezing. I mean, it's way superior than an Eldritch magic wise, not a spec wise, obviously, but go figure. Next time I'll bring the coda, just, eh, just because I can freeze them faster. I mean, I'm not bringing a stupid occult, so yeah, you know. I wonder how profitable it is to, lend your house to a bunch of people, because I had a friend that got 99 construction for that reason, and he didn't even make a single GP out of it. Um, I remember some moron was like, "Oh yeah, dude, you can definitely make a Tibo in a week if you lend your house because people donate." And I was like, "Are you sure?" And he was like, "Yeah, yeah, I'm sure." Yeah, don't believe you, man. That's inconsistent as hell. Somebody can come one day and give you 200 mil, and maybe nobody would even give you what, 100 or even 10. But there's always a rumor. Oh, my friend made like, I don't know, 400, 300 mil in a week or something, lending his house because this rich guy came and gave him like, I don't know, X amount of money. And I was like, eh. I don't know. I just don't rely on luck. I just don't rely on luck or the generosity of the person. I rely on myself. Period. Why am I even going out? Hmm. Ah. Simple as that. I just didn't find it like useful or, just to go out alternate the two blobs and for what? To kill one blob and then have a mess of the three blobs following me while immediately comes? Nah. The best way that you can help yourself in the Inferno and in general is if you think that all these things are powerful because they combine themselves, but if you separate them, they will be harmless to you. Harmless or non lethal. So that's like the best advice you can get from the Inferno. If somebody tells you just go outside and alternate everything, that doesn't make any sense. But if you miss one click, see you 2 hours, or somebody just tell you, oh, just get used to alternating everything. If you just want to get a cape, it's just not worth it. It's just not worth your time trying to figure out all this crap. So, hmm, I think I missed that. No? I thought I missed that. These neighbors are so funny. I didn't wear my beard to stop and I killed them all. But if I wear Virtus, I splash. That's funny. Maybe I can do 2 kills and then that's it. Uh, hmm. I find it funny that those little blobs they can hit you, and it's like, come on. They're so small, and yet they can hit you that high. Like, Come on. Oh, yeah, the blob can see me. Okay. Okay. Let's wait for one more. He sees me with magic. We hit with range. And here we go. Here we go. I like taking care of the bluff first, honestly. It's way easier. And then if you receive any damage, then you can go in, I don't know, mage the ranger. But it's much, much easier if you do it this way, because this way you get less harm, you know? There we go. Okay, this is wave 24. Two blobs and a ranger. Honestly, this wave can get a little bit messy, but, you know, there we go. Okay. I got out of sync for one moment, but you can get it back. Probably with Crystal, it can be a little bit harder because of the lack of magic defense, but you can get back in track pretty fast. There we go. Okay, wave 25, and wave 25 is Ranger Melee. Melee comes there, but honestly, I mean, if that was the Kodai, I should be done by it by now, but not the Kodai, it's the freaking Eldritch. There we go. That's a little trick that you can do so you can get outside of the tiles, but you know. Like getting rid of the Milier first because he's very annoying, you know, digging around everywhere and Just don't like it. If you want to get rid of the ranger first, whatever, do what you want. But to me, the Midlier is the most annoying one, so he has to die first. But up to you, up to you. I mean, when I used to go for my first cape, uh, people will be like, "Oh, you always get rid of the ranger first. You always get rid of the major first." I'm like, dude, come on, don't be misinforming people. Like, what you need to do? Like, come on. Like, you need, is it a necessity? Like drinking water or eating? Is it a necessity? And the answer is no, not a necessity. It's just a bunch of people that feel that they're, the lords of the Inferno. And in many cases, people might, buy that and say, "Oh, this is the only way because this was the way I did it." But that's not true. That's not true. Whoever tells you there's just one way to do this, either that it's one tick flicking or with a specific armor, usually they don't know what they're saying, or they have never tried a different way. So, yeah, I think I only saw like one guide, and I don't even remember from who. And the guy wasn't even teaching. The guy was like, "Oh, look at all the resources I save." And I was like, "Come on, dude, you're not you're not showing." ¿Qué? No le escucho. No. Ya voy a dónde. Ah, ok. No, porque quiere salir. Okay, 28. This is wave 29. I'm gonna go here, protect from melee, and that's it. That. Okay, this is wave 30. Okay. The Western pillar is actually useful. People don't use it a lot, but it's actually very useful. You want to do this in a calm and normal way, then just use the pillars. If you camp the northern one like I do, um, you don't really need the southern one. The west can help. It's not like you 100% need it, but it can be useful. But yeah. And simple like that, we solve wave 30, and not even a single hit was taken. Not because we absolutely alternate everything. We just played smart. We don't have to show off, oh, look at what I can do now. Honestly, I don't know why that has been branded as the only way to do Inferno because it's not true. But I mean, maybe if you're on a specific accounts, and by specific accounts, I mean like, that you're a pure or something, maybe. But I'm going to use the southern one. I'm not doing fine. Yeah, that's going to be fun. I don't like when when two blobs are on me, especially when I was like trying to get rid of the freaking Niveler. There we go. Oh, it has been a while since I have come here. I was like, oh no, I'm 40 HP and I misclick outside. Let me take a sip. That was very funny. When I went outside by mistake by misclicking the freaking meteor, I was like, oh no. Oh dude, that's so funny. Okay. I'm gonna drag this guys here. Well, I wanted to drag them, but it didn't. I wanted to drag them, but it didn't work. So there we go. Separate it and conquer. I didn't like that wave at all. I'm not a fan of 31, but hit it with this. Okay, with 34. Uh, and that's it. It's this pre-roll. I have no idea. Wave 33. Um, ¿Qué me dijo? Ah, ok. And I bet you that wave 48 that has two blobs and a million is going to be easier for me than 31. That wave 31 sometimes, it's fun to do, but I'm like, I can't believe I got so much damage on 31. When, in theory, 35 plus is dangerous. More dangerous than 31, but whatever. 48 is like 31, but, without, if you miss a prayer, it's more punishing. 37. Okay. Sadly, sadly, I couldn't kill all the nibblers. I'm gonna go here. That way I don't have to deal with that bat or kill it. And he won't be able to revive it. And this way the wave is resolved. I could also kill the bat, but why would I do that? There's no need to. I won't do it. I don't know, do something weird like trying to alternate the major and the bat. Up to you, but not necessary, man. Not necessary. Friend house. Hey, here you go. I will have like zero restores taken if it wasn't for wave 31, but whatever. Wave 38, the first blob of the major. They look very alike, like father and son, so. Or mother and son, I don't know what the major is. There we go. Gonna get hit by that and by that, but there you go. Protect from magic, protect from range, protect from magic, protect from range. I don't expect like to absorb all the damage. I think I did. But when there's a bat in the equation, things can get a little bit funky. I just went out to the blob and hit it with magic. I wasn't expecting to hit it. I mean, I don't mage the major or mage the blob or stupid crap like that. So I just wanted to drag the major. And if the objection is, oh, you can want to alternate with the blob and the bat, and no, dude, you do it in a calm manner and you fix stuff in a separate way. Why? Because it's easier. Why? It gives you a more calm way to think stuff. We're just thinking like, oh, I gotta alternate everything. No. Uh, okay, I think that one is dead. As always, the major is the last thing to die, the little major, or the major in general. There we go. Protect from range. Sadly, I'm not hitting them enough to go for the Niveler. And here we go. There we go. I don't know if that 27 was from the blob or the major. Because I don't have my suffering on, so I wouldn't know. Because if you see like a number 3 or yeah, number 3 or 2 or whatever, you will know like, oh, that was a hit from the blob or from the major. But I think it was from the blob. I think his max is like 29. He hit me at 27, so you know. But yeah, that is funny. I mean, let's say it's funny, okay? There we go. I'm gonna kill the major and then I'm gonna proceed to kill the blob and get my HP back. It was a strange sound outside, but I think they're like crickets. I don't know. There you go. Oh, dude, I cannot believe I didn't kill them. This is why I prefer the Kodai over the Eldritch. I mean, freeze wise, because Kodai rarely misses, but you know, with freaking Eldritch, you have to be like, oh, did I hit them? Did I don't hit them? Like, you know, I gamble, so I don't like it. I mean, the spec is great, but the magic offensive is just not good enough. And you can argue, oh, you have to bring a cult. No, a cult is a piece of crap, so yeah. I'm never gonna bring that thing. I don't like it. I never did. And completely useless. I brought it once and I was like, eh. I mean, I don't know why people think it's so great here. Even if they're nerfed it on next year or something, it won't make a difference at the Inferno. You don't really need it. You can do this with a Fury and just use Anguish for the final and you'll be fine. And I'm not kidding you. I'm not kidding you at all. And I think I have even done this without a anguish, just with a Dragon Bone necklace, and I did just fine. That's why I tell you that that thing is not necessary, because I have done it without those things. So I was just curious about the resources I will have left, but without anguish, it added like 10 minutes to a run. Que hay hormigas. Sí, así empiezan. I can't believe the Southern Pillar took so much damage. and it was because I splashed so many times on the nibblers. But it's funny that the freaking Kodai, it's better for accuracy than Eldritch is. I mean, I think Eldritch and all those nightmare stuff, they were just meant to be like spec weapons, like claws, like Void Waker, like AGS, like SGS, but it wasn't meant to be like a staff. So yeah, it is very funny, honestly. I mean, it's less funny when you lose a pillar because you splash like 9 times on the enablers, but it is funny that this this thing's worth so much, and you're like, oh, it's gonna be great. And accuracy wise, it's not. It's really not. Okay. Here I have to take I have to take a choice. Either I kill the major or kill the melee. The where I'm standing, it's great for this, but if he digs again, that's gonna be crap. But probably if this was a crossbow, I will tell you kill the melee first, so you don't have to stress yourself about that. But this is a Tivo. I was trusting on the RNG. I was like, oh, that RNG better work out for me. That RNG better do its job and help me out a little bit. But you never know. Okay, that was wave 43. This is wave 44, 2 bats and a melee. And take a look at this. If you run on the exact time when he is about to turn the corner, this will still be a safe spot and you're good to go. See? I just froze him because, for fun. And because I thought, if I freeze him, that way, if I have to run after the Nivelers, he's going to stay there. And when I come back, he's still not going to touch me. So yeah, I'm going to kick that restore, but I'm not going to take it because I don't have space. And here we go. I'm going to get rid of the Amelia. I mean, some people you can one tick alternate the melee and the major, but you don't have like a necessity to do it. I mean, oh my god, it saves me 5 seconds. Like, come on, brother, come on. When you're going for your first cape, you don't care about time. You just care about getting your cape, and that's it. Get your cape, and that's it. You don't need anything else. Somebody tells you that, oh, you're wasting time. You're already wasting time being here. So here we go. This is wave 38, the first blob of um, the melee ranger. So yeah, 45. My bad, not 38, not 48. 45. 48 is a double blob. But yeah, 45, and that's it. Simple as that. You don't need to do like some weird thing where you're gonna, I don't know, alternating a weird scenario. Like, no, you don't need to do that. Okay, now you have to protect from range, mage. Here's the only time that I actually one tick alternate, which is with the blob, but it's a one tick alternate, not a flick. So yeah, just for you to know. Okay, next one it's 46 blob bat melee major. The blob is on my right. You can tell because it takes him like 6 ticks to attack me. Range. I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna try to get that niveler, even if it hits me a little bit, but you know, there we go. Ah, dude, come on. I mean, I don't use that thing a lot, but like, come on. Why is this guy being such a dick about this? Like, seriously. How many times you gotta hit that nibbler to die? I swear. When I was using the Kodai, even with the crystal, that crystal has like terrible magic offense. I was freezing like all. Not even kidding. I mean, I don't need that pillar. I use it on wave 31, I have to admit, but like need, no. There are different workarounds that I can do, but I just don't like losing pillars in general. But I don't kill myself trying to save them. That's an awful mistake, you know? There you go, dude. So, yeah. Like, seriously? Seriously? We go here, protect from magic, and then we start hitting the major. And here's the funny thing. You see the major on the left? If you do this, he won't be able to hit you anymore. Safe spot it, and just kill the melee. Boom. You don't have to do any complex crap like, oh, I go out and alternate the blob and the major and the melee. Like, why? Oh, it saves me time. News for you. You don't need to save time if this is your first escape, which is the people that I'm aiming for. So, news for you. Time should be like the last thing that will concern you when you do this type of content. You see my point? What is that sound? There you go. Gonna use a soccer here. I think it's 48 or 49. Let me check. Oh, it's 48. Great. Okay. I'm not gonna go crazy about the Nibbler eating the pillar. I'm gonna wait for these guys to get behind that. And here we go. Okay. Something that you can do here is that instead of trying to go out there and alternate the blob or whatever, you can just try to kill the major here. Try to kill the major. And if you have a BOFA, probably this will be easier for you than if you have a TiVo, because remember the TiVo, grabs its bonus based on the magic or magic attack or defense, whatever. So that's why you might have a hard time hitting the melee, but it's kind of like a distraction to drag the major closer. In the case that he revives the Miller, you do the same, and he should be half HP, and it should be so easy for you that you'll be laughing about this. So yeah, as you can tell, I just honestly, I just if it's easier that way, I just do it. I mean, I don't care about. Oh, but this guy uses this strategy. I don't care. The Inferno is like a peel and orange. Some people peel with a knife. Some people peel with a spoon. Some people peel with a freaking fork. Like, come on. There we go. And that was wave 48. And you notice that to me was easier wave 48 than wave 31. Like it doesn't even make sense. Sometimes wave 63 it's easier for me with that wave 31. It doesn't make sense. It's just the Inferno giving you bad spawns. Like seriously, not even kidding. Since the spawns are unlike the fight capes are RNG, like no matter how many times you enter, yeah. There is something I've seen that people do that is called Inferno scouting, but that's for mostly pures that they don't want the nibblers running to a different direction. And they just log in, log out, log in, log out until the nibblers come their way. I think that's the only way thing you can manipulate, but the waves have stayed the same. And the reason why I know that, if even if you log out mid fight, the freaking thing won't change. Why? Because when my computer was crashing, don't worry, it won't crash. I have a new one. When my computer was crashing, and it used to crash so beautiful, like in wave 63 or 60, so I'll get hit a lot before logging out. Um, yeah, it was like so. The waves wouldn't change. The spawn will stay the same. The spawns will stay the same, and I was like, ah, I think I'm just gonna do two and then call it a day. Okay, this is wave 50. And the reason you know it's wave 50, it's because there's a ranger and a major. So that's why you know it's wave 50, of course. But these are waves you will always remember. Always. Why? Uh, well, because you'll get hit a lot. So because you're used to like praying something, not getting hit. Not here. Because you always start with protect from magic, and guess what? You get hit as soon as the wave starts, and you'll be like, "Why, dude? Why? What did I do wrong? What did I do wrong?" It is. It's kind of funny. And you notice even when my magic bonus is crap, I don't need more magic bonus. So if you ever think that you need, like, for example, full ancestral or for Virtus or Virtus top and bottom, no, just bring the top. You don't need the bottom. You don't need the freaking mask. You don't need an occult. Like, come on. Whoever told you that, they really don't know how to do the Inferno, or they just have done it one way. And it's like somebody that drinks and eats the same thing every day, and they tell you that a chicken is the only way that they to eat something, or I eat nothing but I don't know onion rings. And if you ask them, I don't know, have you ever tried French fries? Oh no, are you crazy? Who eats French fries? And you're like, a lot of people. And they'll be like, oh no, I never tried those. But yeah, it's an example I give you is so silly with food. It is silly because it is silly. I mean, what else can I tell you? Yeah. I've been watching people with their, Inferno attempts, but some things that I just don't understand. I mean, gear wise, we're the same. I mean, gear wise, we're exactly the same, but they bring nonsensical stuff like, full Virtus. Like, They bring a light barrier. I'm like, I bring a light barrier, but I have done this 700 times. So, I know how to manage it. But if you're planning to tank a little bit, aim your gear towards tanking then. Not bring full justiciar, but get a justiciar helm. I don't know, get guardian boots. If that's your aim, I mean, just don't. I don't know how to explain. Just if you're not so like experienced, then don't bring stuff that makes you look experienced because it won't work. It doesn't work that way. But yeah, I like watching people trying to get their infernos because it reminds me when I was getting my inferno cape. But yeah, when I see people like, oh, what is he doing? What is she doing? I'm like, oh, that doesn't make sense. And I've seen people that they get to suck, but with one brew, I'm like, oh, okay, you made to suck through with one brew. I don't think you're gonna make it. Not if you're a first timer. I mean, I've done this with 3 brews when I make such a lot of mistakes and my ISP and computer were crashing. But you know, I mean, come on, come on. You really, really have to think. Always have to think about what if something goes wrong? What if I don't make it? What if X, Y, and Z happens? You see what I'm saying? Like, come on. This is wave 52. Brace yourself because on 53 a blob is coming, so you know how that is. You know how annoying a blob can be. So just just make sure that you have enough HP. I'll recommend you more than 60. Some people will say, "Oh no, that's too much. You don't need more than 52 or some crap." You know. Come on, protect from magic. Oh, this is a perfect wave, honestly. I'm gonna use augur just to get rid of this guy, but yeah. In case this was wave 60, 60, yeah, 60, and there was a millier, let's say here, you can just go here to this pocket and kill the melee, then kill the mage. If he revives the melee, you do the same. I mean, there's not like science here. There's not like a physics books for the Inferno. You can do the Inferno any way you want, honestly. See? The main guy is dead, the major. Let me clarify something. And this got me killed many times when I was going for my Inferno cape. A lot of people will tell you, a lot of people, I mean, a lot. I'm not talking about, just one person, a lot of people will tell you that you have to kill the major always first. And that's not true. That's not true. You can kill it for the last, whatever. Oh, yeah, he revives stuff. It doesn't even matter. Doesn't even matter. Oh, it adds 2 minutes to run. Okay, if you're looking at this title, it says Inferno teaching, not Inferno showing off, or not Inferno CAs, or not Inferno anything. So if thinking up, or if you're worried about time and this is your first escape, your mindset is incorrect. So if somebody tells you that you need to do something, ask them why, and for them to give you reasons why. Don't follow somebody else's advices blindly because they have a cape. And that's the main reason why I became an example on the Inferno. Like setting, do they call that setting the tone? Yeah. Uh, I set the tone at the Inferno, having like 700 KC, because I wanted to instruct people. You don't have to, want to click anything. You don't have to do it on the other way that people do. I'm the living example that you can do Inferno in any way you want, eh, and you don't have to even worry about, oh my god, what do we do with this? Or how do I alternate this? No. The Inferno gives you what you need. The Inferno gives you 3 pillars. You can use 2 or 1, but the Inferno gives you what you need. You know, what will people do in that scenario in this way 54? They'll probably alternate the blob coming here with the major and kill the major first. I don't like it. I like divide and conquer. I kill the blob first, then I kill the bat, then I kill the ranger, then I kill the major. Is it faster? Probably not. Do I care? Of course not. It's a matter of resolving the wave, not about winning a Nobel Prize. So, yeah. If somebody tells you you have to do the Inferno in a specific way, ask them why. And for them to give you a valid reason, not just because I saw it on a guide. That's the lamest and dumbest thing I ever heard. Like, because I saw it on a guide, or because I saw this guy that speeds run the Inferno, or this guy that has the CAs that told me how to do it. Dude, if that's your point of reference, you're so wrong. Like, you cannot be more wrong than that. Your point of reference cannot be somebody that has done this and is not actually explaining you, you know? That cannot be your point of reference. Your point of reference has to be somebody that has done it many times and can tell you, oh, yeah, I have tried that and it didn't work. I did that and it didn't work. You know, I did this and I died. I used that gear and it didn't work. But somebody that just it's focused there to, not teaching you. And by not teaching you, I mean, they don't even talk. They just are like, oh, yeah, it's easy like this. See, easy, easy. Just want to click. They're not focused on teaching you. They're just more like showing you off. It's just like when somebody, takes out a guitar and starts playing. And if you ask them how to do it, they'll be like, "Oh, easy, easy, just play the guitar." And you'll be like, "But how? Easy, just play it. What's hard about that?" And you'll be like, "I don't understand. How do I do that?" "Oh, with your hands." And you're like, "Yeah, but how? I mean, how do you learn?" "Oh, it's easy." They're not focusing on teaching you. They're just trying for you to acknowledge them. That's the main difference between teaching and showing off. Teaching, first of all, you have to make it look easier. If somebody quote unquote teaches you this and you're still confused, or you think you cannot do it because of the skill, quote unquote, that is needed, then that person's not teaching you well. If you make it easy enough for anybody to understand what you have to do or stuff like that, then, you know, just try to make it easier for people. Try to make it easier for people. But yeah, protect from magic augury. Oh, why did I went inside my house, dude? Oh, I'm gonna lose the southern pillar. Yeah, for sure I am. That thing's gonna fall. There we go. And here we go. Yeah, I lost the southern pillar. I don't care, honestly. Southern pillar is not useful to me. It's because I clicked the floor instead of clicking the nibblers, and that's it. 56, wave 56, and we lost the southern pillar. But don't worry, it's not like we were gonna use it. So every time I say that, I end up using it. So I better not say anything. There we go. There we go. This wave 56, sometimes it leaves people like, dude, I cannot do that. I'm getting hit too much. And the reason why you're getting hit too much during this wave is because you're trying to alternate absolutely everything. Trust me. Trust me. The more you try to alternate everything, the more room for mistake it is. And the option is not like, oh, you just have to learn it. That's it. No, because there are different ways to do this. And somebody that tells you that, oh, that's the only way, they don't know what they're talking about. They're just they just the only reason why they tell you that is because they want you to like make you a clone of them, and for you to propagate that virus. It's like freaking misinformation, like, oh, Bill Gates is controlling us with the vaccine or something stupid. So yeah, the only reason somebody will tell you that there's just one way to do this is because they want you to believe that they're very good at the game, which is not true. Which is not true. You can do the Inferno in any way you want. Somebody tells you the contrary, they usually don't know what they're talking about, or they don't care about helping you. They're just there to brag about themselves. And I always tell that to people because people have this concept that, oh, you have to be very good to do Inferno. Not really. You just have to divide and conquer. Follow the art of war. That's it. Divide and conquer, and you should be fine. Honestly, you don't have to do like anything crazy. Just like here. What did I do? I tried to freeze the major. That didn't work. Okay, that doesn't matter. I'm gonna get him stuck and kill it. And that's it. And then I have to alternate between these two. And you don't have to one tick alternate them. Sure, you waste time doing this, but who cares about time? So if you care about time, you're at the wrong video or the wrong stream. See? So you stay in the middle. Whatever is outside, you pray. Whatever is at the very bottom, you pray. And as soon as you're outside with the tile marker, the cyan one, it's where you really are. As soon as you see a tile outside, you switch prayer and you never take damage. This usually got me killed my first like what 20, 30 attempts, but after you do it a little bit more, you get used to it. And like I said, you can probably use rigor if you're nervous, but don't waste your prayer. Use it for like 60 plus, which it can get hard and you might use augury and rigor and whatever, but I mean, don't waste your prayer, man. Don't waste your prayer. Just use what you think you're gonna what you need. Don't just I don't know how to say. Don't think that there's just one way to do this thing. Honestly. Mm-hmm. Gonna use augury onwards. I don't really care. I just want to save that western pillar for a little bit more. Again, clarification: the western pillar is not necessary. The only one necessary is the northern one. Oh. Okay, the meteor dig. I wasn't expecting to kill the freaking major, but I'm gonna kill the major. And I know what people will tell you. Oh, just want to alternate the major and the major and the middle. You don't need to do that. You don't need to do it. If you want to do it, that's a different story. But you don't need to. If you divide and conquer, see, the Inferno looks easier when you divide it and conquer it. You don't have to do it as everybody else does. That's the main reason why I started teaching this. Not only because I found ridiculous that people charge for coaching, which I think is completely stupid. If you pay somebody to coach you this, you're getting scammed, dude. Like, seriously. It's like somebody that purchases like YouTube music or something, like, and they're like, oh, yeah, I don't want ads. Well, use an ad blocker then. Freaking Brave Opera, they have that. Like, why are you spending your money on? I remember a guy at work, he told me, oh, I purchased YouTube music because I don't want ads. I'm like, dude, there's so many browsers that blocks the ad for you. I mean, Twitch is the only like really company, or yeah, that they'll be like, oh no, you have to watch the ads and cannot be blocked anymore. But yeah, I mean, the guy was like, oh yeah, I pay YouTube Premium for that. I was like, why? So it's like, oh, because I like music. I'm like, come on, dude. Come on. That's the dumbest excuse that I ever heard. Like, seriously. I mean, if you like music, why don't you pay that Spotify crap? And he was like, oh no, it's just that I like music more, but on YouTube to watch the video. I'm like, you know, I mean, I respect his decision, but economically, that doesn't make sense. Take a look at this. I killed the two bats. This is wave 59, by the way. I killed the two bats. I protect from range. I'm going to kill the major, the millier, then come here, get the major stuck so I don't lose the safe spot, and the wave is resolved, see? And I didn't have to one tick alternate the major and the ranger. And I swear to God, you don't have to do it. I don't know why people keep saying that's the only way to do it. Okay. All right. Go here. Is that a friend of mine? He's saying hi? Okay. Oh, dude, come on. I'll send him the. I usually like. I'm the type of guy that he will never send you a link to his stream or his stream because I'm the type of guy that wants you like if you want to see my content, that's fine, but I don't want to force you to watch me. I just don't think that's like um I think that's like spamming, like somebody saying, "Oh yeah, I'm a I don't know, video producer or whatever." Um I just I don't know. I don't know. I'm not the type of guy that will spam you like saying, "Oh yeah, I make videos on YouTube," or that will tell you, "Oh yeah, I have a channel," or something like that. Because I think the more that you spam people to, for example, that you know, to tell you watch me or something, the less likely they will jump on the stream. You see my point? Like, um, I just find it annoying when people are like, "Oh, I'm streaming, come watch me." I'm like, dude, I'm kind of like, uh, f- like you're kind of like implying that I have to because um uh, you're kind of like implying that I have to watch you, like, and I don't like that. I mean, I just don't. I just don't. But but yeah, I just I'm that type of guy that this. I'm just that type of guy that won't tell you watch me because I'm your friend, watch me because I'm your family, watch me because I gave you money, watch me because we do TOA together. No, that's why I put on my bio. I don't beg for subscriptions or follows or whatever. I think people that do it, they're very pathetic. If you have to tell your viewers, oh, you remember to follow or remember to subscribe, you're really, really pathetic. I mean, the fact that you have to remind your viewers because, otherwise they won't do it, or they will only do it because you constantly remind them, they probably don't even like your content then. So, yeah. Mm, yeah, I think I will do 2KC and then call it a day and then continue on YouTube because Twitch to me is like flipping channels. I don't find it like super engaging. Let's see. Yeah, but I'm just not that type of guy that will tell you, uh, "Oh, watch me because I'm on YouTube. Oh, watch me because I'm on freaking Twitch." I just don't like that. I don't like doing that. I feel like you're telling people you have to watch me because we're friends. You have to watch me because I know you. You have to watch me because no. Like if somebody wants to watch you, they'll genuinely ask you, "I want to watch you. Give me your link or whatever." But if somebody doesn't want to watch you, they'll be like, "Oh yeah, dude, I don't have time." And that's okay. I mean, you don't have to force people to watch you. Déjela ahí, mami. Si ella no quiere entrar, no quiere entrar. No, yo sé, pero si ella no llora, yo no la meto. Ah, bueno. Pero déjemelo a mí. No esté abriendo, se va a joder más. Sí, ahora sí. Yeah. Just really don't force people to stuff for me or tell them, oh, dude, subscribe, or dude, like the video, or dude, follow me. No. I mean, that's why people will be like, oh, this guy's antisocial. Not really. Maybe a little bit, but honestly, 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 I think it's just being a normal human being. You're trying to push people to watch your content. Like, that's garbage, dude. Like, seriously. Uh, I just don't know. I just never, ever, not even when I was a kid, I would tell people, do this because I'm your friend, do this because, uh, because we know each other for so long. I mean, you will expect that time of a type of reciproc of people being generous enough to do it. Or, for example, when you do somebody a favor, and you don't expect like to pay you back, but it's not like you're going to tell them 24/7. Oh, remember when I helped you? Or remember when I did this for you? If you're that type of person, you're crap. I mean, if you help somebody, it's because you care about them, but it's not you do it because they because you're gonna constantly tell them, remember when I helped you? Remember when I did this for you? I hate that type of crap. I hate that type of crap. Anybody that tells you that you have to yeah, you have to do something because they help you, quote unquote, on the past, are garbage. There's nothing more garbage than that. So that's why I think if I tell somebody always, oh, dude, remember that we're friends, so you have to follow me. Or remember that we're friends, because that's why you have to subscribe. I think that's worse than trash. And you do that, and I lose my respect for you, because you should earn the subscription, you should earn the like, you should earn whatever you do, but you shouldn't have to beg it to people because they know you, because because you play RuneScape with them. You know what I'm saying? There we go. That's why I don't beg for subscriptions and follows and whatever's. And yeah, I don't know. Call me weird, but that's how I do stuff. You might find it weird. You might find it non or contrary to what people do. But you know me, how I do Inferno. I do it in my way, not others people's way. I teach my way, and if you don't like it, that's fine. But if you tell me that it doesn't work, then I can tell you the opposite. Sadly, that's what you have to do on the OSRS community. Like, you have to tell people, "Oh, trust me because I have done this a lot." You literally won't trust anybody that you meet, but you'll trust somebody well known because it's well known. You see my point? It's like you won't eat elsewhere than McDonald's because McDonald's is well known. But if your friends opens a business, a small business for food, you won't even try it because it's not well known. That's so sad and lame. And that's what the Inferno has been reduced to. Like, if you're not super well known, then I don't believe you. And that's so lame because you can find the best advices on the people that are less known. Not even kidding. It's true. It's very true. It's a fact. My friend that used to play League of Legends, he will tell me, dude, I find the best streamers on like unknown channels. Like, you don't even know they exist, but they're so good with their content. And I'll be like, are you serious? And he'll be like, yeah, dude, trust me. He is very good. And I don't know anything about League of Legends, but he was like, oh, this guy from Argentina, he's so good. And I was like, is he well known? He's like, no, no shit, he's not well known. And I was like, oh. But he was like, he's so good. And I was like, why? And he will explain me a lot of things that I don't even understand. But he was like, he's good for this and this reason. I'd be like, oh, okay. But he told me, dude, there's so much people that are so good at this game that are not well known. And I was like, really? And he was like, yeah, trust me. And I was like, okay. But yeah, he told me that. He told me that once, my best friend. He told me, you can find the best kind of people on the less known channels because, not only they don't care about if you follow them or not, they're not begging you for subscriptions or trying to milk money out of you. They're very good. He said they're very good at the game, and they don't even show off because it's not their thing. And I'm like, wow. Sadly, I'm getting hit a little bit here. Okay, this didn't go as well as I thought it would go. Okay, let me see. Can I freeze this guy? Yep. Okay. This got a little bit messy. Not out of hand, but messy. There we go. I'm gonna drink a brew. Yesterday, 63 did the same thing. Just the same thing, man. Not even kidding. But you know what's the positive side about this? Is that he won't be able to revive that mage Amelia anymore. And you will see me running around a lot. So this is funny. Okay, the only thing that can damage me now is that this melee. These blobs are dead. And that's it. This is the only wave that I'm like, yeah, maybe I'll have to use a brew, but the wave is resolved. That's it. I had to run a little bit, but it doesn't matter. Like, I had some doubt there, but I was like, you know, you know. It was kind of my fault, but that shows you a lesson, honestly. That shows you a lesson that regardless of what people tell you, you can still do Inferno in any way you want. On the realistic side, I should have killed this guy with rigor. It was much easier than trying to kill the blob, but you know, it doesn't even matter. Doesn't really matter. Yesterday I had a situation on 63 like this, but it all depends on the wave, you know what I'm saying? 6 brews, that's a lot of brews actually. That's why, like I said, I bring sometimes the emergency brews because maybe something will happen, that will happen, you never know. But yeah, I mean, what do I do here? I'll just blood barrage this guy. And like I said, that's a situation where I don't know, where you feel the pressure, you feel that you're like losing the wave or whatever, but it's not true. Just not true. See, I got 99 back. So whoever tells you that you have to save your brews for Jad, I got some big news for you. You don't have to use brews at Jad. That's completely ridiculous and stupid. So I prefer you using the brews on quote unquote hard waves like this than you wasting brews on Jad. You know what I'm saying? Like Jad? Why would you use brews on Jad? And some people will be like, oh, because of the healers. Healers won't even touch you if you do them right. I mean, you don't have to go through Jad or do all those kind of dumb things that you have seen on our streams. Uh, that's the popular way to do it, but that's not the best way to do it. Like, I don't know. I don't know. Like, people tell you to do all this type of weird stuff on the Inferno, which I think is weird, but it's not the best way, especially not for a beginner. I can take 0 damage on triples, and I'll be just fine. You know. Whoever tells you, oh, you have to do the Inferno this way because this is the only way, bullshit. 100%. I'm the living example that you don't have to follow rules at the Inferno. Seriously. Protect from range. He is very weak. So that's it. And that was wave 64. Of course, he revived the ranger. Of course, right? Actually, that was kind of dumb because I could have shot him once before hiding, but you know. One more hit and he's dead. But yeah, I just find it funny that, Eldritch doesn't freeze that well, but the Kodai has like this superior accuracy. Like I said, Eldritch, I guess, is like a Void Waker. It wasn't meant to use like a normal weapon. It's just a spec weapon, like AGS or BGS. You don't train with that. You don't use it without spec. That's my sense of that, but I could be wrong. Want to get some of my HP back? I don't really need to do this, but you know, 96 is good enough. 96 is good enough. Okay. Okay, 65. This is the last wave that you'll take damage before suck. So say goodbye. Say goodbye. We're falling fast. I'll wait forever. Say goodbye. Say goodbye. I think here the major won't be able to see me. I could be wrong. No, I'm wrong. Yeah, I'm wrong. Okay. I thought he wasn't able to see me. Like, what the hell? Okay. All right. I can do this. This is much easier. I go by the easy option. I mean, oh my god, I'm gonna run out of pillars. Like, come on. Why do you think I save so much prayer for situations like this? Take a look. Oh my god, you didn't alternate the ranger and the major. Oh my god, that's illegal. It's not necessary, dude. You don't have to alternate anything. I cannot stress to tell people this enough. You don't need to do that. People that tell you that, they haven't tried another way. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay. And on this one, you can let your pillar die, but you know me, I'm a freak of pillars, so I don't want to let it die. And here, the best tip I can give you is try to kill this at the same time, these two at the same time. I'm gonna rearrange my inventory like this. Virtus now becomes useless, the Eldritch becomes useless. This is wave 66. The next one is Jad. So then triple Jads, then suck. But you notice, look at our resources. I mean, yeah, sure. 6.5 brews. You know, we wasted 1.5 doing stupid crap, but look at the resources in general and tell me this is not good. And not even one tick flick was done. Not even one. So what does that tell you? What does that tell you? I mean, seriously, what does that tell you in general about the Inferno? Do you need to follow any rule? Do you need to do something specific? No. I don't do things to other people the way other people do it, and I'm still able to do it. That's the main point of the Inferno. There is no like somebody that knows everything about the Inferno and that only his way works. No. If it works for you, it works for you. If it works for me this way, it works for me this way. That's the beauty of the Inferno. I'm gonna go here. Maybe if you're scared of this chat because it can hit 113, just use a freaking brew and a Aristo and then your Bastion and Ranging Potion. I don't use Bastions because I think they're a waste of money, honestly. They just give you range and defense, but nothing else. Here we go. Okay. So let me show you something. And this is, people don't realize that this is the best way to do the healers because they're obsessed about Jad being full HP. Brother, if you're using a freaking Tivo, you got him in less than half HP within seconds. So don't cry about him being full HP. Seriously. I use that healer as a pillar. I get the other two. That one is stuck. And look, 0 damage from the healers. Oh my god. Oh my god. Like seriously, if you don't have like the brain cells to figure this out and to realize that you don't have to take any damage at the healers, there's something really wrong with you. Because if you want to attack them all and go through Jad and get hit by a melee or just have one melee hitting you, that's beyond dumb. in order to not use the R word. Like, come on, that's beyond dumb. If you're doing that, I mean, how much time are you saving? 30 seconds? I got news for you. If this is your first escape, you don't need to worry about time. You need to worry about yourself and about getting things done. And that's why I teach getting things done, not how you get them done. Period. Now with triples, it's the same. You can stand anywhere. I like standing here, but it's not like an official thing that you have to do. Just watch it. Range. Range. Magic. Okay, range. I didn't want to do that, but okay. I wanted to get him stuck, but I ran out. I ran before time. That's fine. And by the way, I don't know if people know this or not, but you don't have to kill all the healers. I mean, you don't. These healers don't revive, so even if you kill them all, that's fine. So yeah, I want to do something entirely different, but it didn't work. Okay, there we go. 99. And you might be wondering why you don't tag the guy on the front that is healing Jad. You can kill Jad with just one healer. You can outlast him with Bofa and you can outlast him with Tivo. So if you think that you have to tag them all, that's, like I said, beyond dumb. Somebody that tells you you have to tag them all, they have never tried other options. Let me show you. The guy on the front is healing him. Is that affecting me? Of course it's not affecting me. I'm still outlasting the guy. Look at that. I kill him with one healer on him. Oh my god, I broke a rule. I had to tag them all. Like seriously, man. Use your logic and you'll be fine. Seriously. I don't know why people are like, oh, I have to do this in a certain way because I saw it on a guide. Bullshit. 100%. 100%. Like, and I bet people don't even know this trick because they never tried before. I'm the only person that uses this trick because I know, because I have tried, because when I was dying, I was like, why am I dying? I reached, Jats with the perfect health. Why, with the resources that I want, why I keep dying? And it was because I was tagging them all and I was being distracted. Take a look at this. Take a look at this. And let me know if this doesn't make sense. Let me know if you'll do something different. Why would you go through Jad? It doesn't make sense. See? Jad is your other pillar. Even when you get rid of the pillars, Jad is your pillar. Like, come on, dude. Like, why you're going through Jad? That doesn't make any sense at all, man. At all. If you're telling me, oh, I'm saving time, then you're not a learner. And even people that get their like third or second KC, they die doing that. And I'm like, brother, why are you going through Jad? How many brews I had to use on triples? None. People waste their brews here. They waste 2 or 1 brew trying to go through Jad. Like, seriously, man. I mean, and it's okay. You can do it any way you want, but consider our options if you're struggling with triples. Like, seriously. If you're struggling, consider our options. Don't just say, oh, this is the only way. Consider our options. Be more open minded. Embrace something else that you don't see on a popular guide. That's the best advice I can give you on the Inferno. There you go. Easy as that, man. Easy as that. Do you see me struggling at triples? No. How much damage did I take from the healers? 0. As it should be. 0. Oh my god, call the cops. Like seriously, man. I don't understand people that go through jets. Oh, People usually struggle more when they tag them all and they have to check not only their HP, but they also have to keep up with the jats. It's better if you just keep up with the jat as you move and tag one healer, kill it, and that's it, and kill them one by one. That's much easier than just, getting hit by the healers, and you will have to worry not only about your prayer and your prayer switches, but about your health. That doesn't make sense at all. At all. That's why you used to get me killed, and that's why you used to make me prayer switch wrong. You just have to worry about your prayer, then you have to worry about your bruise. Okay. Here, a 3 minutes and 30-second timer will come up. That will indicate that when that hits 0, and another ranger major wave shall appear. I wasn't using this trick until recently. I tried to kill the major with the Tivo. I wait for Suck to hit it, then I start hitting this guy. And guess what? You don't have to alternate absolutely anything. Crazy, right? The shield took a little bit of damage, but if you do this, you will save yourself what? Bruce? And what do you need at healers? Bruce. So this is exactly a point. If you have a Tivo, you can do this. If you have Bofa, then just kill the ranger. But yeah, when he reaches below 600, then you just stop attacking him because you had an extra minute and a half. Then kill it and then start hitting Mr. Suck. And when he reaches below 480, you resume the timer and you start hitting Jad, kill Jad, start healers. And you turn around your camera. Okay, here we go. Resume the timer, hit Jad, sorry. I always confuse those two. I don't know why. Magic. Just do what you always do. Range. I missed that hit, didn't I? Yeah, I missed it. Remember, the middle spot is not a safe spot until you reach the freaking enrage. And take a look at this. It's just one healer. Take a look at this. I can outlast him. Oh my god, I didn't tag the healers. And yet I was able to kill Jad. Boom. Boom. Simple as that. No, piety is crap. Just use augury or rigor. I never use piety. That's crap. I'm honest with you. Okay, he will start healers before when he reaches less than 240. And you have to tag them all. But I like doing this. I like trying to do as much damage as I can on one. That was pure luck because I don't expect to kill one. But the main thing that you have to focus on healers is, well, staying behind the pillars, but you don't have to move 2 tiles. Another myth. You don't have to move 2 tiles. You can do it, but it's not necessary. You see me moving every 2 tiles? No. I can stay a little bit longer to do more damage. So here we go. I have my spec on the blowpipe. If you can save it for this moment, it's great. See, these times where you stay on the corner, you can brew, you can restore, then you move, and then you hit it. That's the key, because some people just brew, like I used to do, and that will get you killed. So here we go. If you have a Bofa, it's great to use it here, because the Bofa can, 2-shot them. Not even kidding. Yeah, augury or rigor, because the defense is pretty much the same. I don't know who came up with the idea of piety, to be honest. I would like to smack that guy because it doesn't make sense. You're looking for magic or range bonus, but you're not looking for anything else. Just like the guy that told me, oh, bring BCP on wave 50 plus. Like, come on, dude. BCP. Like, come on. BCP. Okay, now how you move in the enrage? You have to hit him 3 times on the corner, and then you hit him once per safe spot. So you hit him once, you move. You hit him once, you move. And then you go on the corner and let's count together. 1. Number 2. And on number 3, you move. Check it out. 3, you move. Here you go. See? Simple as that. 1, you move. 1, you move. 1, you move. And then here, you just count 3 attacks. 1, 2, and on the number 3, you can move. See? Simple as that. One attack, you move. One attack, you move. And this is when the actual middle spot becomes an actual safe spot. But one, you move. One, two. Oh, I wasn't range spotted. I'm a moron. I was like, I'm not hitting much. Well, you're not range spotted, brother. Here you go. One, you move. One, you move. I wasn't range spotted, and yet I was hitting so much. He's 1 HP. He's 1 HP. Take a look at that. And he's dead. And let's dance a little bit. Okay, not even the second set of Ranger Major was able to catch up to me. Cape 704. And easy as that, we got it done. You know? And look at all the resources I had left. Like 4 brews, 5 wristers. Come on. Not even one tick flick was done. Not even one. Not even one. That's crazy, right? That's surely crazy. Easy as that. I gotta admit, I have very good RNG on the suck. It's usually not like that, but easy as that. Cape 703 and 4. Sorry, and 4. Here they are, all stack up together. Simple like that. And yet I use 1 brew on 63 because I mess it up, but that's why I bring 8. Because sometimes if I make a mistake, I want to be able to relax. Sometimes I reach suck with the 8 brews, but yeah. Uh, that was really funny. That was really, really funny. Because I was hitting him so much even when I wasn't even range spotted. I'm gonna do another one. One hour 42, that wasn't bad at all. I mean, it wasn't like, oh my god, the best time ever, but you know. It helped me that I killed the first healer on the right, but it's not a necessity. I mean, there you go. Let's go for the 705. There you go. Okay, easy as that 120 prayer. And that's it. I've seen people that they pot before coming to the Inferno, but I don't find that useful. Like, why would you even pot before coming to the Inferno? Like, that crap is gonna last you like what, until wave 18? And first 18 waves are not even hard, so why do you even pot? I used to do that because I watched it on a guide and I was like, this doesn't make sense. Like, why would I even pot? That's a waste of money and time. Like, oh my god, oh look at me, I have 112 range. I'm gonna fly through the bats. Bats aren't even hard. Like, oh look at me, I'm using a saturated hard before I come to the Inferno. Like, come on, brother. Are you trying to speed run the thing or are you trying to learn it? When I questioned myself that, I was like, wait a minute, this doesn't make sense. Like, why am I doing this? And I was like, nah, I'm not gonna keep on wasting stupid anglers on that. Like seriously, it's not because I'm cheap. Well, I'm cheap, but I just don't like wasting resources when there's no need to. Like, I remember somebody told me, "Oh, use the imbue hard back in the day." And I was like, "Why?" Oh, that way you don't splash so much. I got news for you. I don't even use the occult and I don't splash so much. Like, come on. Like, really, really. There you go. I just don't understand. I mean, I got so many bad advices that I used to write them down. I have a giant notepad on all the advices that I was given when I was doing Inferno. And I died so many times to those advices, like, oh yeah, just go outside and when it's a double ranger and a major and alternate the three of them. And I was like, why don't just go out and kill one by one and then kill the major? Oh no, 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 you shouldn't do that. I was like, why? And when I did it at work and they would be like, oh no, it's a waste of time. I'm like, I'm a beginner. I'm just trying to get a cape. I don't care how, but I'm just trying to get a cape. They'll be like, oh yeah, but that's a waste of time. I'm like, why do you, what? I mean, what time? I mean, so what? I mean, there's so much stuff that I don't understand about people that coach, quote unquote, the Inferno. They give so much misinformation. They just, because becomes these Alex Jones of the Inferno. And I'm like, come on, dude, that's not true. You don't have to do that. Like, seriously. You don't have to do a lot of things that people tell you. And people take it like a law. Like, you know, if I don't do this, I will die. I'm like, no, you won't. Try it. Oh, no, no, no. The guide says that I have to do it. I'm like, come on. Seriously. Think a little bit beyond the outside the box, how they call it, and you will see that you don't need to do a lot of things that they tell you to do. Seriously. I'm the living example that you don't have to do things the way they tell you to do. Magic and range. Here we go. Hmm. I got so many bad advices when I was doing this, like, oh, bring BCP. Starting weight 50, you can wear that. I was like, BCP? Yeah, because of the defense. I'm like, why don't just use Augury? It has defense. Oh no, 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 the BCP is better, and I'll be splashing like a moron and dying because trying to catch nibblers. And I'm like, dude, this BCP is crap. Who gave you that advice? And the guy will be like, oh, I don't know, I saw it on a guide. I was like, come on. I did it and it works for me every time. BCP. Come on. Ugh. The fact that something that you do works for you doesn't mean that it's going to work for everybody, but the fact that people tell you that you need to do something, that's beyond insane. You don't need to do something on the Inferno to beat it. Maybe like alternating the blobs in order for not to take so much damage, but still, I mean, telling you that you have to tag all the healers because otherwise Chad goes to full HP. How long it took you to get the Chad to less than half? Less than a minute? 1 minute? Is 1 minute too much of your time? I mean, you spend 2 hours here, so I mean, I don't know. It's like if people don't understand time sometimes. I remember a guy telling me, "Oh, you have to go through the jet." I'm like, "Why? That way you don't take damage." I'm like, "Dude, I'm taking so much damage by doing all that crap." You're like, "Oh yeah, that's why your brews are for." I'm like, "Come on, man! I didn't use brews the entirety of the Inferno. You want me to waste brews on the healers? Come on, get real, get real. You can do it way more easier if you do it in a way that you understand, or in a way that is easier for you, not in a way that somebody tells you." There you go. I have a message. What is it? Take a look at that. The blob is hitting me. There's a way here. If you do this, if you manually cast the barrage and come back, the melee won't go after you. This is a trick that I learned myself. Nobody taught me that. So yeah. What do I want to do? I want to kill the melee first because he digs. You can kill the blob first, up to you. But I prefer killing the melee. He's more annoying. And that's it. We alternate the blob and the meteor. And we go face here, hit the 3. Don't worry, you'll always get damage here because it's 3 types of attack. So whoever tells you that, oh, avoid all the damage, no, just take a few hits. That's fine. See? We start with protect from range because of the bat, not because of the blob. The blob can attack you with anything, so protect from magic, and the wave is resolved. Simple as that. And that's it. Going through all the way to the left, it leaves the melee there. And that's it. Inferno done in an easy, comprehensible, and non one tick flickable way. Why? Because one tick flick is not needed. Where it tells you that, it's not telling you the truth. Or they don't have explored the Inferno enough to know. Like, seriously. And the fun thing is that the people that tell me, oh, you have to one tick alternate everything, they bring so much restores. I'm like, if you one tick alternate everything and you save so much weight, why do you have so many restores? And why do I end up with more restores than you do? Okay, I'm not flicking, but I'm somehow saving more resources than you are. When you're telling me one tick flick is for resource saving, I don't understand that logic. Like if somebody telling you, oh, you should, save money, and they go to like freaking Apple store and buy the most expensive computer that they don't even need. They'll be like, oh yeah, but I need this computer because even though I'm not gonna use it, it's Apple. You're like, it doesn't make sense at all. You're telling me to save money, but you're wasting money? Like, the hell? Okay, the reason why I froze that melee is because I want to go get that healer. Here you go. I mean, healer. Niveler. I always confuse those two. And that's it. People will tell you don't freeze the melee, and I tell them, in the combat triangle, melee is weak to mage, just for you to know. I think people lose that logic on the Inferno. I don't know why. Somehow the rules of the game apply differently on the Inferno. Here we go. They'll be like, oh my god, dude, there's no way that you're killing it with the Dragon Bone. You have to use occult. Says who? Says who? Tell me, says who? Says who? Who tells you occult is needed here? Oh my, you're gonna be splashing a lot if you use occult. Guess what? If you bring a Kodai, just alternate the Kodai with the Eldritch and you'll be doing much better. Like seriously. It has much more magic accuracy than freaking Eldritch. So you're wondering why your splashing is not of the occult. You can splash the entirety of the Inferno. And there's nothing you can do. I mean, those Nivelers, those Nivelers don't have anything like defense or anything. Thanks for the raid. Who was that? Taran. Oh, you're the Tear of Blood guy, right? Thanks, man. All right. Thanks. Hope you had a nice time at Tear of Blood. Okay, good to know. Okay. Okay. I'll try to be as good as you are at Tear of Blood. That's what I do. Okay. All right. Okay. Good to know. Good to know. I'll write it down. Luis, ¿todo bien? ¿Y vos qué tal? ¿Cómo va el trabajo? Okay, what wave is this? Is it 15, 16? I forget. 16, yeah. 17 is Nibblers, 18 is Ranger, 21 is Ranger and Major. I mean, Ranger and Blob. Major. ¿Por qué? ¿Qué pasó? Ah, me imagino. There we go. Now, wave 18. Wave 18. Uh, it's just a ranger, nothing to be scared about. You can lazy flick this guy and you'll be fine. Toda la noche. Ah, qué lástima. Here you go. Protect from range. And that's it. I didn't even switch my beard to stop. What a genius. What a genius, man. Here you go. On these first two waves on the ranger, I like staying on the middle of the Inferno because honestly, you just need protect from range. Like, there's nothing complex about the 18 to 20, which is two blobs and two bats and the ranger. So yeah, I mean, you can stay here. And usually on 21, I use the pillar, but first two wave of the ranger is just protect from range, honestly. I can do this to rearrange the Inferno a little bit better, but here you go. Uh, yeah, let's use a stupid Eldritch. Why not? Sliding us down with the spec, but who cares? Okay, 21. This is where you get the blob and the ranger. You can get rid of the blob or the ranger. It doesn't freaking matter the order. Just get rid of all the things, but you don't have to go for an order. I guess Nivelers come first, but if you're taking a lot of damage, just let the just let the Niveler eat a little bit the pillar, they're a little bit hungry, give them something to eat. Laser flick the ranger or just camp the prayer, whatever you want to do, honestly, or just rely on the animation, whatever. And protect from range, protect from magic. And here's where the visual metronome comes in handy. For every color that you see on the bottom right, you change your prayer, and that's the famous one tick alternation. And that's it. Protect from magic, protect from range. Let's see if we can get our cave 705. Ooh. Ah, come on. Yes, I do. A lot of people, they're like, oh, why are you doing that? That's not how you get it done. I'm like, come on, brother. Come on. I know how to do this. There you go. I don't like alternating between the blob or anything, but I just didn't want to hit the ranger with the T-Bow because it's garbage damage. So, that's why. Hmm. Ah, come on. What is that spec? Yeah, am I? Rank suck? Or is it rank Inferno? Rank? Is that the command? I don't even know. Can you do rank or something? I don't know, man. Is that even a thing? Okay. Here you go. I want to hit this guy, protect from range, and that's it. Yes, sir, that's it. 704 as of right now. Thanks. Thanks, Spinster, for clarifying that. Okay. You don't see me so much lazy flicking is because I'm training my account on the back, an account that I have for a series. So I'm training his prayer. So that's why. I usually like doing other stuff while I do Inferno. So sometimes I kill rune dragons as I do Inferno. Here you go. Protect from magic, protect from range. This is wave 24. The way you can tell is because you have 2 blobs and a ranger. Oh, that sucks. That really does. Come on. There you go. I want to drag this moron closer, the ranger, because I don't want to hit him with Tivo, because it really blows. Tivo blows on anything that it's not the major Jad or suck. Okay, thanks. Okay, let's see. CC for Rango. Here you go. Protect from range, protect from magic, protect from range, protect from magic. For every color that changes or a number that passes on the top of your head, you switch your prayer, you don't get hit by the blob, and that's it. Okay, I'm gonna hit him with the spec. Come on. Ah, you couldn't one hit him. Ah. Protect from range, wave 25 is a melee and a ranger. Okay, I want to kill the melee first. I know people will tell you, oh no, you have to kill the ranger first. Nah, I like killing the melee first because he digs, so yeah. Again, there's no order that you have to follow. Usually it's Nivelers and everything else, but sometimes it's survival versus a pillar, especially the useless pillars, you know, the south and the western. You really just need this one, the northern one. The rest are distractions, you know. They're not really useful for anything. I remember one advice I got when I was going for my first cape. It was like, on wave 50 onwards, you run southern pillar. I was like, why? Oh, that way you know, you're safer. No, you're wasting resources. Here you go. There we go. If the ranger is here, you just go 1 tile down or up because we have the compass backwards. And you just kill the ranger. And if the melee digs, you go 1 tile up and that's it. Or you can kill it before he digs and that's it. He digs, you run diagonally here and boom, instantly safe spotted. Okay, that was wave 26. 27 is 2 bats, melee range. And then we are heading for the 28, the game changer. Blob, ranger, melee. Yeah. Here we go. And protect from range. And I'm going to can protect from range because I have a bat on me. I'm going to kill this bat and protect from melee, and the wave is resolved. See? Simple as that. Nothing crazy. I use the northern pillar's edge to safe spot the bat so it doesn't hit me while I kill the melee. Nothing complicated. He's hitting me on tick 1. That's it. Lazy flicking the guy. There we go. Now get ready for the 28. 28 is a blob, ranger, melee. So yeah, get ready for that. $31 can be hard. I've died countless times to 31 because it's 2 blobs, ranger, and melee. Okay, so this is blob, melee, ranger. Where's the ranger? It's on my right. Great. Okay, I'm gonna do this. Why not? Here we go. I think I'm gonna get hit by the blob. Yep, doesn't really matter. I'm gonna use a little bit of rigor. I'm gonna get some of my HP back because why not? And this way you don't get in. This way you don't have to like one tick alternate the melee and the melee and the ranger because I think that's completely useless. You hit them all. You get the Niveler, and yeah, I didn't have my staff on. I was like, why am I running? There we go. Simple like that. Divide and conquer. The Inferno is only powerful when you're trying to alternate everything at the same time. That's the only time that you have that one mistake can kill you. But if you divide them one by one, this thing is weak as hell. And that's what a lot of people don't do. They try to alternate absolutely everything, one misclick or the lag of their ISP, they die. 29. I don't like those Nivelers, man. They're not giving me a nice time. Magic. Okay. Gonna go here. Okay, because I'm really tired of them. No, wait, this Niveler is 1 HP. He refuses to die. Like, okay, take a look at this trick. This probably won't help you on this wave, but it will help you on other waves. Take a look at this. You stay on that corner, you come back here as soon as he digs, and boom, instantly safe spotted. This will help you a lot on 57 onwards. If you stay here, where my mouse is, and then as soon as he digs, you go here, you have an instant safe spot. See? It wasn't necessary, but it was fun to do. Thanks for a follow. There we go. And easy like that. We kill the blob first, because I don't like the blob. Yep, thanks for a follow. Let me see. M3RY05 and Kamitani. Thanks for follows. I didn't see my browser. I was like, I thought it will pop up on the chat, but no, it's on the activity feed. Here we go. Protect from magic, hit the major, and then protect from range. Wave 30. This is 2 bats. Yes, 2 bats, ranger, melee, blob. Okay, here's the blob. He's an ugly guy, but take a look at what I'm going to do. Take a look at this. Boom. Instantly safe spotted. I can take damage from this little bat, but it doesn't really matter because he can die in 2 hits. There we go. Western pillar at our service. Do I had to alternate absolutely everything? No. Use the Western pillar. I mean, it's not like super useful, but you can use it. Like, come on, use it. You got pillars, use them. Dude, that was so funny. I didn't have my staff and I went to punch him. There we go. Divide and conquer, guys. Divide and conquer. You don't need to alternate absolutely anything. The Inferno gives you all the tools that you need to have a calm KC. There you go. Divide and conquer. Get my HP back that I lost by that dumb bat. And protect from melee so I don't get hit. And that's it. Wave 30 resolved. Nothing to worry about. I'm going to Eldritch this guy. Oh, nice spec. We're back to 99, so we're going to blow pipe this guy, and that's it. 30 resolved. We took like, what, 17 damage? Not a big deal. Okay. I'm going to use Augury on this one just because, you know, the Nivelers can escape, and it's double blob, so here we go. I'm going to do something very funny. Check this out. There we go. There we go. Okay. Now, there we go. Back on track. I'm going to one-tick alternate these guys and try to kill the freaking melee. Take a look at this. Thanks for a follow. I cannot see the name. I cannot see the name, but I promise that I will read it in a second. Okay. There we go. The melee is stuck. That was my main point. And I can kill the ranger in a peaceful. You know what? I shouldn't be focused on the ranger. I should be focused on the meleer because he's the one that can dig. But I trust my blowpipe, you know? There you go, dude. Here you go. I wasn't even using the anguish. I was using the dragon bone, and yet I was able to shred him. So, yeah. Divide it and conquer. Everyone can get a little bit out of hand, but if you find the perfect place, then just exploit it. That's it. Okay, 32 32 is the bats. The bats, sorry. The ranger and the 2 milliers should be an easy wave. One hit KO based on the XP drop. Wait for them to arrange. You know what? I don't like this, but I'm gonna use my Tivo on that guy. Thanks for the following, Baby Satan. Oh, scary name. There you go. I think I can use my Eldritch on him, right? Yeah. Oh, awful spec, but you know, Eldritch is just RNG, so I don't expect to hit a lot on it. That's it. Wave 32 done. 33 is double ranger. 34 is only Nivelers. 35 is major. And there you go. Simple as that. Thirty-three is pretty simple. Just two rangers. Like, oh, I wasn't even wearing the dragon bone. Maging with the anguish. Total genius. They're on the same game tick, so you can kind of like lazy flick them if you know on which game tick they're hitting you. If they're on different game ticks, that can hurt you. But if you know on what game tick they're hitting you, then you can lazy flick them. Nothing serious here. I'm just training prayer while doing the Inferno, so I'm not lazy flicking that much. But yeah. There you go. Now this is the last wave of Nivelers, of only Nivelers that you will see. Only Nivelers, the only fan page for Nivelers. So yeah, no, just kidding. Yeah, that's the last wave, the 34, that you will see only Nivelers. Then it will be just 3 Nivelers every wave. There you go. That means 2 of them are dead based on the XP drop. That one has like 1 HP left. And he's dead. Yeah, I've been doing this for so long that I know the XP drops of the Nivelers, and I can tell you if I can tell you if they died in 1 hit or not. The bad waves for me when I started doing Inferno, they were like 31, 48, 50, 56, and 63. Basically, any wave that includes double blobs. Any wave that includes double blobs, that can be a problem. If you're new, probably the most game-changing wave that you will see is wave 50 because you will see a ranger and a major. But yeah, 31, 48, 56, and 63, all the double blob ones. Well, there are not all of them. You know, I missed 15 and I guess 41 because 41 is double blob major, but I don't count them as hard because there's not much that you do. So I guess you can count the hard waves for 15, which is double blob melee, 31, which is double blob. Oh no, and I'm missing the ranger and double blob, 24. But yeah, I guess anything that involves a double blob. Nah, you're not a noob. You just probably haven't tried or you haven't done it in a while or something. Bofa is really nice. I did a KC with Bofa yesterday because people were asking me, "Can you do a guide on the Bofa?" And I was like, "Yeah, okay, sure." But Bofa is great. Bofa is great, dude. I had protect magic all this time. I should be protect range when I. No, I have done this with Bofa probably around 13 to 14 times, showing people on the stream. And I did the video yesterday because I did the video yesterday because people were like, "Can you do one and record it?" I was like, "Okay, dude, let me record you one so that way people can refer to it." Because I don't like both ways. Fine, but it takes me 15 minutes longer, and it's not a resource problem. It's just time. Okay, I'm probably gonna get hit by the blob. Let's see if I can avoid the damage at all costs. I don't think he died though. There you go. Yeah, that's true. If you're doing Inferno, you pretty much don't have to care about time because you're already you're already wasting time doing the Inferno. But yeah, I mean, 14 kills with both is more than enough. I don't know. I only done like maybe 5 times rate one, and I was just there staring at people doing it. I wasn't even doing anything. They were like, "Oh, I'm gonna run the head." I'm like, "Oh yeah, I did." I'm like, "Yeah, dude, sounds good." I didn't even have an idea what they were doing, but yeah. Now this is wave 39. Oh, I missed I missed the first freeze on the Nibblers, but I one hit KO them with Blood Barrage. That's really funny. That's actually really funny. Sometimes you click the floor and you don't hit the Nibblers. That's funny. When it happens on 50 plus, you're like, "Oh my god." But when it happens on these early waves, you're like, "Oh, okay." But when it happens on 50 plus, you're like, "Oh my god." I think with the account of the series, it will be Dragon Crossbow and, you know, Dragon Bolts. I think that's the lowest gear ever. I think I did this with Armadillo once, with Armadillo Crossbow, but it took me 2 hours and a half, and I was like, oh no, I'm never doing that again. This is just such a waste of time. I mean, ugh, no. Okay. Wave 40, two bats, and a blob. Okay, there we go. There's a trick that you can do here. There we go. Why did I do that? That way I get the bat behind the blob, and this way I don't get hit. Because if you went out without doing that, the bat will hit you. Or there was another way that you will go on the yellow tile that it's here. Oh, they're all yellow. Oh. But if you go here, you can alternate between the blob and the major. But why would you do that? I mean, just laser flick the stupid major, and that's it. Oh my god. Yeah, you have a lot of patience. I got the fire cape on this account that I'm building for the series with 70 range and a magic sharp bow. Magic sharp bow and amethyst arrows. That's how I got the fire cape on this account that is training prayer at the moment. It was funny because I brought the the RCV, and that crap wasn't helping me. I was like, oh, I should brought a longbow, magic longbow and a magic sharp bow when something is far from me. But yeah, RCV was just a waste of money. Even if it's only 9K, I was like, oh my god. There we go. All the nibblers are dead. I'm waiting to rid me with magic, and that's it. And here it is. This is wave 41, two blobs and a major. I guess it can get hard if you have a blob here, and a major here. But you know, this all these waves are RNG, so I wouldn't worry if I was you about the. I mean, the spawns or whatever, because it's not like if you log out, the waves change. You know, the only thing that maybe changes the direction of the nibblers if you log out. That's what I have seen. But yeah, there we go. Here I'll probably get hit by that little ranger, I'm sure. There we go. Okay, that melee decided he went rogue and leave his friends. Not a big problem. Oh, look, I didn't have my Virtus on. No wonder why I wasn't hitting crap. But I swear, I have done this without Virtus stop, and it's not a big difference. That's why I tell people, you don't need so much magic bonus. You don't even need an occult here. So, where I tell you that you need so much magic bonus, like people that bring full Virtus, I'm like, what the hell is wrong with you? Are you going to hit suck with ancients, or what? But yeah. Take it from a guy that used to bring, like, Ancestral Bottom here, where Virtus didn't exist. I can tell you how pointless it is. 42 major melee. Easy wave. You don't have to worry about a lot of stuff. Here we go. I think I want to make the major to come here for me. Oh, yep. I thought he was going to come here, but yeah, he didn't. If I stand on this tile, guess what? The major will see me, but you know what? The major will be stuck, but I prefer the major when it's these waves to lure him here. That way, when he digs, I go immediately here. He gets stuck here, and I don't have to kill it. See? And you just play around with the pillar. I'm going to keep on training prayer. I was stuck. There we go. See? You play around with the pillar. Here it is. Okay. Now we're gonna do some protect from magic. Wave 43. 43? Yeah, 43. I missed the barrage on that guy, but it doesn't matter. They were separate, so it doesn't really matter. There we go. Okay. They are both separate. I'm gonna wait on them. Protect from magic, and that's it. I could kill the meteor, but I don't see the point on that. Especially not on wave 40s. If he was 57, yeah. But on wave 40, no. Here I have two choices. Either I kill the bat or I kill the melee. And I'm gonna kill the bat. You know, he has less HP. This guy's too tanky. Okay. There we go. Simple like that. So see, on 35 onwards, you don't have to kill the major first. It's good if you do it, but it's not a necessity. Let me see if I can test my Eldritch on this guy. I don't think I can hit him. Yep. He's too tanky for any attack style. He's too tanky. He's tanky against magic, against range, against melee, against everything. This guy's like tank 100%. That's why I use my Eldritch on the Ranger. Because I hit more. I have 12 prayer, but it doesn't really matter. Why? You notice that I stay low prayer? I don't know if you noticed that. Why do I do that? Because if you have to brew, trust me, when you have to brew, or if you have to brew, okay, I'm gonna do a trick here. If you have to brew, it's better if you're low prayer. Why? Well, simple. If you're low prayer and if you have to brew, that way you don't waste a restore. Simple like that. See? That's if you have to brew, of course. But yeah, I want to sell. Let's see. Okay. Gonna put protect from magic just in case he unfrozen. Oh, there were two nibblers. There we go. They're all dead. Wave resolve. I'm gonna go here and I'm gonna hit the major. Simple like that. I didn't do anything crazy like trying to one tick alternate the melee and the major and the bad or whatever people do. I just use a simple solution, freezing the bad, freezing the major. I go get the niveler. I save the western pillar. Come and hit the major, and that's it. That's all I did. I didn't do any like crazy trick like oh that's gonna be too hard for me to replicate. No, you use common sense. You see the solution. I killed those two bats. Doesn't really matter. You can revive them. They will appear behind him, so they won't bother me anymore. The major keeps digging. So what? You move from right to left, from left to right, and the wave is resolved. This is wave 44. The 45 will be a blob added to this equation, and that's it. We dodge all the damage from the melee. We never take damage from him. Rarely. Rarely. There we go. Hey, I always tell people my magic bonus is crap, and yet I'm still able to freeze that guy. So if you bring an occult and you're scared of that, get real. Okay. All right, this is an easy wave. You can tell by the blob coming from that direction. Okay. There we go. Protect from magic, and the wave is resolved. The only bad thing or the only annoying thing here is that the major is going to dig, but don't worry. We can deal with it in a very effective and easy way. If you're scared about moving to another place, then I guess you can use rigor, but don't waste your resources. Don't go crazy about it. Simple like that. See? I was lucky with the RNG. I rarely hit that much with a TiVo. Seriously. This is wave 45. The only one that maybe can give you troubles is 48. Double blob mage melee. There you go. Protect from range, protect from magic. I'm gonna hit one with magic. I wanna hit this guy with Eldritch in order not to accumulate so much spec. I don't like it. Okay. Protect from magic still. Let's see what we get. Okay. Don't worry. I'm gonna freeze that bat. I'm gonna freeze this guy. Come on. Help me a little bit. Oh, dude, come on. Okay, at least he's frozen. Now we're gonna come here and start alternating this guy as I kill this guy. Why do I do this? It's much easier. You can freeze this guy, run one tile away from him or diagonally, and he should be good to go. Sadly, the guy didn't want to cooperate with us, so we'll have to kill him the other way around, but yeah. There we go. There we go. Way resolved. Yeah, but people that do that, they don't realize that the Nibblers have -20 magic defense. I've seen people splash with full ancestral. Um, and the fact that you're relying on Blood Barrage so much is because you don't trust your ability to maneuver on the Inferno. If you're so worried about the Blood Barrage, you're scared of using your brews or you're scared about moving. That's what I noticed. People that bring full Virtus, they're scared about using their resources, and that shouldn't be the case. When you have to brew, you have to brew. That myth that you have to use your brews on triples, that's completely moronic. First of all, you don't have to use brews on triples at all if you do it on the way that I do it. First. And second, if you're so scared about not being able to freeze the melees, use augury and bring more prayer, and that's it. You don't need Virtus full, you just need the top. I mean, my magic bonus is crap, and I'm still able to freeze them. My magic bonus is crap. It really is. It really is. My magic bonus is this. I mean, take a look at that. Ignore the light barrier I bring in now because I'm more used to that. But look at my magic bonus. It's crap. It's 55 plus. People bring occult and all this crazy stuff for magic. I'm like, dude, you don't win this thing with magic. You win it with range. Like, seriously. If you're going to bring something, definitely bring something that is more prayer oriented or I don't know, range oriented, but don't bring magic. Magic's not gonna do anything for you. See? Even with my crappy magic bonus, I'm still able to freeze the Melier. I stand on the back, chilling. I use rigor and I kill it. Simple as that. Oh no, you don't have to kill the melee first because he can revive it. I don't care, man. Okay. I'm gonna take some damage here, but I'm doing this to save the southern one. Even though I don't use it, I don't like losing it. Does it make sense? That was wave 47. One dose of what? On triples. On triples, I just use one dosage of ranging potion. Yep, emotional support pillar, pretty much. That pillar is, my emotional support pillar. No, you definitely use prayer. I mean, I don't know how many restores I use on wave 68, but you don't need brews. I mean, you don't need to brew on wave 68. Only if you do the moronic thing of tagging all the healers. But even if you get hit a little bit because you kill one healer, you can get your HP back with a blowpipe spec. I've seen people that they go through Jad and they blood barrage the healers. I'm like, what the hell is that? Why are you doing all those complex stuff? You don't need to do that. Like, I don't know. I don't know. The way people told me to do triples, it was nonsensical to me. It didn't make any sense. That's why I find another way to do it that nobody else does. There you go. Uh, there it is. There's our first restore in 47 waves. Not bad. Not bad. Why do I have protect from range on? What is wrong with me? Funny, I killed the bat while attacking the major. Okay, on this one I'm gonna use augury because there are two blobs and I don't want to miss so much. So here we go. I'm gonna get hit by the blob. Come on, do me a favor. Don't be mean to me. Come on. Simple as that. We froze the Melier, something that people tell you not to do. With my crappy magic bonus, I killed this guy. And we resolve this in a simple, logical manner. See? Do you have to to alternate the major and the Melier? Not really. It's not really. And I bet if you bring like the freaking occult, you're gonna hit more than me. Seriously. There we go. Wave 48 is resolved. Nothing to worry about. And even if the melee will have hit us, we can get our HP back from the blobs. So there we go. Magic. And that's it. Dividing and conquer. Divide and you conquer, man. The art of war is not wrong. Two of them are dead. Okay, things that you can do here is that you can hit the major and try to kill it, or you can kill the melee that it's there. This is the maximum limit of the. If you go here, the melee is going to hit you, but yeah. I mean, this is the maximum length that you can go. There's another trick that I can do. Let's see. I'm going to go back in this pillar. Make the major come to me. He's close enough, and that's it. Nothing crazy. That's it. Wave 49 resolved. The next one is 50. And on 50, well, it's a ranger major, so definitely you're gonna take damage. I mean, because you will have to pray mage, and then you will get hit by the freaking ranger. So yeah, I mean, if you get hit on wave 50, no shame. Okay. Protect from magic as always. Let's see what we get. You can use augury here if you want, you know. Okay, so what do I do here? Well, we have the Western Pillar. Let's use it. Why not? Some people will go outside and alternate the ranger and the major. Why? I don't know. You have a pillar. Use it, man. That's it. Wave resolve. This was a very nice 50. And if we didn't have this Western Pillar, let's say it was dead, you just go here, pray range, lure the guy, pray, go outside, pray mage, kill the major. Nothing complicated. I'm gonna answer a text message. Protect from oh, that was a great Eldritch. Where has that spec been all this all this run? Seriously. Seriously. Here you go. This is wave 51. And you notice that just like on the fire cape, first you get, you know, the bat, then you get the blob, then you get the melee, then you get the ranged, and then you get the major. So I prefer you having an understanding on what to do on the Inferno, that you know, that having the waves on your mind, or having that plugin that tells you what comes next. I prefer you having the logic of resolving a wave rather than to know what wave or what comes next before stressing about it. I prefer you having the logical thinking about how resolving a wave than you saying, oh yeah, you know, it's wave 50, I need to no. I learned the waves by knowing that 35 is the major and 50 is the ranger major. And from that, you can count upwards or downwards. From wave 18, I can tell you exactly what it comes and what wave we are in based on just looking at them. But it's not like super important. But maybe you can memorize the double blobs, which is 15, 24, 31, 41, 48, 56, 63. Those are all the double blob waves. But that's it. That's it. You don't need to memorize anything else. If you have done Firekeep, you know after the two majors, Jet comes. So, yeah. This is wave 52, two bats and ranger, major. I'm going to stay here. And by doing this, no. Take a look at what I did. I manipulated the Inferno, so there is a bat. There's a bat in front of this pillar. And look at what we're going to do. This is going to be funny. There we go. We're going to kill the ranger. Yep, we're going to kill the ranger, and then we're going to kill the major. Is it faster? No. Do I care? No. Like, seriously. You just divide and conquer. You do whatever you want to the Inferno. You don't have to be like tick perfect or whatever. No. I'm going to kill this guy, and that's it. Then we go here, protect from magic, and if he revives the ranger, it'll be half HP. We can kill it again, and the wave is resolved. Trust me, you will have a much calm Inferno if you don't try to one-tick alternate everything. You can do it later, you can learn it later, but if you're a learner, you shouldn't be worrying about that, honestly. Uh, 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 uh. And we go here. I'm gonna Eldritch this guy. I don't think I'm gonna get a lot, but okay. Here we go. This is the first blob of the Ranger Major, 53. So you might get hit a little bit. Okay, one hit KO. Awesome. Awesome. Yeah, I don't know why people like doing all this crazy stuff at the Inferno and thinking that's the only way. Because it's not. It's not. It's just, you know, why you're making it complicated? You want to look cool, or you know you don't know any other way, or you're looking for a new personal best? If you're looking for a new personal best, I understand, but yeah, it's just like when I tell you get me a glass of water and you go to a kitchen and get me a glass of water, and somebody goes, to a mountain and gets rainwater and tells me here it is. It took me like, a week to climb up that mountain, but here it is. And I'm like, no, dude, it was a regular glass of water. You didn't have to go up to a mountain to get it. The person will be like, oh, okay. I have never played Leagues of Legends or the Leagues on RuneScape, so I wouldn't know. Protect from magic. Oh, we have the Ranger Major on the right. That's not good. Okay, this is gonna be funny. Funny for you guys, not for me. Let me see if I have the RNG. Well, not the RNG, the freaking, how's it called? Yeah, I don't. Okay. Uh, okay, this is gonna be funny. I'm gonna sip a brew. Now, you know what? I'm gonna sip two because I want to lure that blob closer to me. There we go. Bad wave. Bad wave. But we can fix it. There we go. That northern pillar might take some heat, but that's perfectly fine. I mean, kind of expected. Here we go. Come on, hit the major, hit the major, hit the major. Okay, come on, hit the major, hit the major. You know what? Why am I even trying to mage the major? I'm never gonna hit him. Let's see if I can get that Niveler before starting the ranger major, but I'm gonna tank some damage here. He was low, so that should be good to go. And that's it. All right. Crappy wave. Crappy wave, but whatever. The ranger did some really some work on me. That was fun. And the nibblers didn't die, so the blob was so far that I couldn't mage. I mean, I couldn't alternate it properly to kill it. But I guess it was fun. He's kind of far, but still, I'm still able to hit him with range. Come on. Oh man, what is this garbage? Come on. How hard is the Tivo to one shot the blob? It's like too hard of a job. Okay. Is that the oh yeah, that was the ranger. Here we go. Um you can mage the ranger and get your HP back, but honestly, I don't think I need to because he's probably gonna revive it anyway, so we're just gonna range it, change, and I can refill with this guy. Why not? I like keeping an order here, and see you can do this and get some of your HP back. Not all, some. There it is. Remember that the magic travels like in different time than the range, so sometimes when you hit it and he's dead, he'll still appear there. It's funny. Okay. All right. That was wave 54. That was a fun time. And I bet you 56 and 63 won't be that stupid, but when you have a bat spawn, magic, magic. and range, and here we go. I'm gonna keep on maging this guy just for full HP, just in case, you know. Eldritch this guy. Don't save your spec unless you're on wave 59 plus. Augury. Let's see. Because that Western is not looking good. Come on, dude. On the right again. Come on. You're better than that. We pretty much got the same wave, like copy and pasting. Not even kidding. We got the exact wave, dude. What is wrong with this Inferno? Why are you giving me these waves, man? Whatever. This was better than the other one. The other one can take some hit. I don't care if it falls. Like, seriously, I don't care. Uh, Frozen with the bat, and what is that attacking me? The major? Yeah, the major. Okay, protect from magic. Hit the bat so it hits both. Uh, I'm gonna try to save that pillar just because, you know, I'm in love with it, but that's it. Oh, that was funny. Okay. I'm really in love with that pillar. Even though I don't use it, it's a great distraction. So it's a great distraction for the nibblers to ignore the main pillar, the northern one. And here it is. He's dead. And we go back here. Wave resolve. Ah. Sorry, I was clicking the other account. There you go. This is wave 55. Next one is 56. Double blob, ranger major. So be ready for that. Use augury if you want to. Honestly, I have been using augury because of the bad waves. But yeah, use augury in this one. Freeze the nibblers and let's stop worrying about them. Okay. We have the ranger on the right. He's gonna hit us. That's fine. Okay, that's not fine. Okay, let me get those nibblers out of the way. There we go. Did you know that if you go in front of the blob, you can mess up his attack style? You can pretty much like reset at least 6 sticks, and he's gonna be confused on what to hit you with. It's so funny. I do it all the time. It kind of like resets his attacks for a little bit. And he's confused, not knowing what to attack you with. Okay, that was not on purpose. There we go. That happens when you don't equip your stupid your stupid staff. Good thing I was high HP. That's why I tell you to stay high HP. See? See why I tell you to stay high HP? Oh dude, I'm not having a nice time here. I'm really not. Okay, this should be good enough. This should be good enough. You know what? No, I shouldn't have done that. What I should have done was well, first of all, equip my staff, you know, first of all. And second of all, I should have killed the ranger, leave the major, and that way, yeah. I wasted time doing that. Oh well, this has been a funny 50, 54 plus. How much was the hit from that major? Like a 50? That was funny. I mean, you gotta laugh at this crap because if you don't, you're gonna be stressed for your entirety of the run. Thinking, oh my god, I had to brew. Yeah, you know, so what? You know, you had to brew. It is what it is. Okay. Here we go. But yeah, that was really fun. for you and for me, because I was like, okay, I'm gonna barrage this guy and get my HP back, and guess what? I get hit by the major. That was hilarious. That's when you don't equip your staff. And I don't know why that happens to me more with the Eldritch than with the Kodai. I will never understand that. I mean, the Eldritch is bigger. It is way bigger. And somehow I don't click it. You know, it's funny. It is funny. Oh, look, I didn't have the anguish. And I bet you that 63 is going to be much, much easier. I bet you that 63 is going to be much, much, much easier. Oh man, this is funny. There we go. Oh well. Okay. Augury. This is wave 57. The game changer here is that immediately gets added to this equation of the Ranger Major. Okay, the wave is pretty much resolved. The only thing that can happen is that the melee can dig, but honestly, that shouldn't be affecting you. If he digs, it's not something that can harm you. You just kill it and go back to what you were doing. And sometimes when he gets revived, it can help you because it can get the major stuck or something, and that's really funny. So yeah, just be ready when he digs, but remember that he has a small delay when he digs. And because we're going out and in, he got stuck. Okay. Protect from range, magic, and the wave 57 is resolved. Yeah, I guess 60 is where things get more messy because there is a blob on the equation. And then two bats, and then two blobs, and then two melees, and then two range, and then two majors. It's pretty much the same as the fire keep, you know? It's a copy paste of the fire of the fire keep. Okay. There we go. Magic. Okay, and I'm gonna use augury on this one just in case. Oh, dude, there's no way I missed that. I missed that barrage, man. Okay, here we go. Now that they're stuck, I'm gonna go here. Go in the middle. Don't stay on the corner because he can turn the corner and hit you. That pillar is gonna have to take some hit before I go after it, so it's gonna be less than half HP. But again, we don't need the southern pillars, so if you want to save it, you can use rigor, but you don't. I mean, if you haven't used the southern pillar in the 50 waves plus, then you don't really need it. You see the point? Like seriously. Here we go. I just want to save it because it's a great distraction from this pillar, but it's not because I need to. There we go. And I want to kill that melee before I go after the pillar, so I don't want to get hit. I think he's dead. Yep, he's dead. Let's go get the Niveler. See that? Yeah, he is. Great. I use my spec on this guy. He's dead, and I'm gonna go after the ranger. Wave 58, done. 59, it's two bats, ranger, major, melee. We're gonna go here, protect from magic. I'm gonna use augury, why not? And let's see what we have on the right. We have a ranger, so protect from range. There we go. Sadly, I just killed one Niveler, not two, but it's okay. I mean, it's fine. You wait for him to crouch or to stack his ranging animation. And that's it. Probably that pillar can survive. Probably. It digs, we put protect from range, and that's it. That's why I told you what I did with the melee on like wave like 18 or something. No, 18 not. 20 something, it worked because it gives you a basic understanding that you can get the melee stuck if you stay on this where the bile is. And that way it's easier for you just to get him stuck and kill it separately. You know? Don't revive the melee. Don't revive the melee. So I'm gonna go and save that pillar. Come on. Be nice to me. Here we go. Yeah. I don't think that pillar is gonna make it past wave 60, if I'm honest with you. I'm gonna spec this guy. Honestly, you should be saving your spec from this wave onwards because you might need to blow pipe spec something as an emergency. Like, for example, you have a Melier, you can 2-spec him and get him out of the way. But yeah, I save my spec usually. I just spec that guy because I know I'll have at least one spec. But I usually save my specs from this wave onwards. But it's up to you if you don't want to save it. It's an advice I give you. Wave 60, augury, range. I'm gonna get hit by that, right? Yep. Yep. See, this is where the spec of the blowpipe comes handy. Kinda. Kinda. Okay. I'm gonna keep on using rigor. One hit KO. Beautiful. Goodbye, blob. He cannot get revived. Remember that the only way he can revive stuff is if you're on the line of sight of the major and his side is being blocked by the pillar. Take a look at that. We divided and conquer. What was the first thing I got rid of? The melee. Why? Because the melee can dig. Then I alternate a little bit the ranger and the blob. I got rid of the blob. I got rid of the little blobs, and now I'm getting rid of the rangers. Simple as that. Divide and conquer. If somebody tells you you have to get rid of the major first, sure you can, but do you need to? Not really. Like, not really. So yeah, I got rid of the melee first, blob second, ranger third. And magic for the last one to have a calm wave. See? If you can triage that in your mind, uh, or to know what to kill first, you will have such a nice time here because you know exactly what to kill all the time. But if you try to alternate everything and your ISP sneezes on your connection or you get distracted by just a second, it's almost instant bye-bye. So yeah. Another option that people use is that if they don't find a solution that cannot hit them, they will go to Southern Pillar, but that's gonna at least take 2 doses of brew away from me, and I don't want that. So I usually hug the Northern Pillar. South is just only for like a real emergency, like a real emergency. But yeah, I still have my spec. I won't use it. I'm gonna save it, and he's dead, and that's it. Okay, I'm gonna restore a little bit. Because I'm gonna use augury. That's it. Okay, I'm gonna get hit by that ranger, not a problem. Look at that. Look at that. He got frozen, and guess what? The entirety of the wave has been resolved. See? And you can do even something easier, which is just going to the ranger, and then when he digs, you go here and create a safe spot, but that's it. And I swear to God, people tend to complicate this thing so much, telling people, oh, you have to want to alternate the melee and the major and the whatever. I'm like, why? Isn't it easier just to get rid one by one? Oh no, it's just easier that way. Not really. Not really. That's not true. Now you can get rid of the melee if you want. If not, you can get rid of the blob. It's up to you. Like getting rid of the melee because he's annoying. And this is wave 61. Ah, dude, come on. There we go. Okay. I don't think I can. Yeah. the damage doesn't travel there. So I don't like that this major is there. I just don't. I really don't. I'm gonna hit him with range, you know, because he's hard to hit with magic because he's a major. But yeah. Okay, I don't need to mage him. I'm wasting my time there. I can mage the bat at the end, so I don't have to switch when I finish, and that way you're safer and you commit less mistakes. Uh, yeah, let's mage this bat to see what we get. Come on. Oh my god, dude. Okay, 62. Two bats, blob, ranger, major, melee. Let's see what we get. Hmm. Okay, let me think. Let me think. Okay, when he digs, I'm not liking this already. I'm gonna tank this, you know, for a moment, and then I'm gonna switch. You'll see. You will see. Okay, he's dead. Okay, I can also do this. They're both dead. Sadly, I wanted to do something different, but when I killed the blob one hit KO, I was like, I don't want to switch. You know, I was like, I don't want to switch. Of course, he can unfreeze and hit me. That's fine. I mean, uh, what I wanted to do is that when he dig, I wanted to switch to a ranger, and that way I'll only take no damage. But when I was able to hit so much with the Tivo, I was like, you know, let's stay here to see what happens. Oh man. And I bet you 63 is going to be much easier. I bet you that 63 is going to be much, much easier. Okay. Let's see if I can get rid of the major. Because I don't want to get rid of the blob. Come on. Dude, you were hitting better without rigor. Come on. He was hitting better without rigor. That's just insane. Okay. Magic and range, and he's dead. Ugh. 62 resolved. You know what? I want to leave the ranger for the very last. Because if he damaged me by some prayer mistake, I want to be able to get all my HP back. There we go. Something, an advice that it was great to me when I was starting this is that when you're having troubles, like, you know, getting rid of many things at the same time, take a sip of your ranging potion or your bastion or whatever you bring, and that way you will hit more with the Tivo or whatever you bring. And it's a good advice because it can help you a lot. It is a good advice. Okay. Protect from magic. Augury. We still have the three pillars. That's kind of funny. Okay. Sadly, I couldn't kill all the Nivelers, but at this point, it doesn't even matter. Doesn't matter. This way, I reduce the damage to just one blob. Okay. Here we go. I kind of like have to hurry up here because of the melee, but that's the only thing that worries me, the melee. That's the reason why you see me using freaking rigor. See what I told you? I saved this for emergency. And that's what I'm telling you, why I save my blowpipes for emergencies. Dude, why do you have to do that? Okay. Range. And we go down here. See, I told you 63 was going to be easier than 62. I don't know why that happens to me sometimes. Like, it doesn't make sense. Like, oh, 62 is easier than 63. That doesn't make sense at all. There are two blobs. But yeah, I was able to fix it using my two blob pipe specs on the melee while protecting from melee. And that's it. They're both dead. The major can revive them. Yeah, so what? You'll be behind the pillar and the spawns won't be able to reach you. So you should be okay. This is quote unquote the hardest wave of the Inferno. That's what people call 63. But you see that we had more troubles on 50 and on 62 than on this. So it's pretty much how you resolve it and kind of like luck on the spawn. So yeah, I thought we were going to get hit a lot, but we didn't. They're both dead based on the XP drop. You run to a major, protect from magic, and that's it. My priority was probably to get rid of the blobs. When they were too far away from me and I couldn't hit them, I was like, okay, my priority has to be a ranger because I can hit him. I went to a western pillar to avoid the mistakes because there were two blobs, and that way I'm like, okay, it's just one blob and a ranger. Much easier. I killed the ranger, killed the melee. No, I killed the melee because he dig. And after that, I killed him, the ranger, I killed the blob, and that's it. This is 64. Two melees. The wave is resolved. I didn't have to freeze it, but it feels good doing it so why not? It looks like we're gonna stay with three pillars. And it wasn't my intention to keep three, I promise you. It wasn't my intention. I guess the barrage landed, you know, but it wasn't like my intention to keep three pillars. This is wave 64, and we're doing good. Protect from magic, protect from range, protect from magic, protect from range. And if he revives a melee, something very funny can happen. The melee can get him like between the ranger and major and can get the ranger stuck. It's very funny when it happens. Hopefully it happens so I can show you. But it's RNG if he revives it or not. Come on, brother. Hit it. Magic and range. Magic and range. Magic and range. One more and he's dead. That's it. The only thing dangerous about 64 is when you have two melees on you and a major or a ranger. Because remember that the max hit of the melee is 49? So that can hit you pretty hard. Imagine two max hits of the melees. You're not gonna brew that. There's no way. Like seriously. Okay. Okay. This is perfect. See? Now I can use my Eldritch here. And we stay with three pillars. Without even trying. I wasn't even trying to keep the three pillars. I wasn't even trying like, oh yeah, I want to keep the three pillars. Not really. Not really. Here it is. And if he revives the ranger, we just kill it and that's it. Wave 65 is resolved. '66 is double major, so yeah. I'm not even trying to stay with three pillars. I think that is a combat achievement, right? I don't know. I don't do combat achievements, so I don't know. But yeah, I mean, I didn't even try it. I was just trying to mage the nibblers and the barrages landed. So my barrages um were crap on 50 onwards, but on 60 they got better. So that's good. Okay. 66 on this one you only need protect from magic. You can let the one pillar die, but since we saved them all this far, we're gonna save them again. And that's it. We keep the 3 pillars. And we didn't even use an occult. So that can tell you a little bit about the occult that is not needed. 3 pillars without occult. 3 pillars without full virtus or virtus bottom. Like seriously. That's why I believe people that bring so much magic stuff, they don't know much about this, or they watch a guy that told them to bring this because it doesn't make sense. You could lazy flick them because they're on the same game tick. But honestly, you don't need to do it. Just be careful with these majors because remember that the Jad spawns here and you don't want him to give you to hit you with melee, of course. So just be careful with that. And stay away from the pillars, please. Because if you don't, you're gonna get hit at 50 and you don't want that. Nobody does. Here we go. We sip our first ranging potion and yeah. I don't bring bastions because bastions, first of all, they're very expensive. And second of all, the only thing they do is that they give you defense. So, oh my god, defense. Okay, check out how I do Jad. Check out how I do Jad and let me know if it makes sense to you or not. Okay? Okay, healers, check this out. Using logic and just our eyes, if you have at least one eye, you can see that this is already resolved. How? Okay, this guy is acting as our pillar. Jad is our pillar. Do you have to tag them all? No. Here's how you resolve it to take 0 damage. Amazing, right? Common sense actually pays. You tag them all, you're going to end up using a brew here. You tag them all, you're going to end up barraging them. What for? Oh, that way I've saved 30 seconds. Oh my god, 30 seconds, man. What are you going to do with 30 seconds? Use common sense. Don't just go by what a guy tells you. Use your common sense and you'll be just fine. Simple like that. 0 damage from the healers. That's it should be. And you don't have to be Da Vinci to resolve this. You really don't. You don't have to be like the most smart guy. You just have to use the spaces that the Inferno gives you as safe spots. The Inferno is actually helping you. It's telling you what you can do and cannot do. Seriously. Okay. Let's see what healers he is gonna throw. Come on. Dude. Come on. Start healers already. Range? Okay. We're gonna do something that it's called, or that I call Outlast. We're gonna Outlast Jad. And you'll be like, why? How? Okay, simple. If he has just one healer, you can outlast his HP with a Bowfar or with a T-bow. Don't believe me? Check this out. I only have 2 healers tag. And check his HP. Check it out. I'm not tagging them all. That's beyond stupid. I'm not taking any damage. That's way too distract. That distracts me. So check this out. Check how we are gonna outlast him. Just check. Come on, hit him a 70 or a 60 or a 30. Come on, man. Oh my god, I killed him without tagging all the healers. Report me. See what I did there? Easy as that. And that way, and did I have to move crazy and go through chat and do all those weird things that people do? No. I use common sense. I outlast chat. Simple as that. Oh no, it adds 30 seconds. I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn about time. This is about teaching, not about showing off. You want a new, better PV? Well, you have done this already. That's it. Protect from magic. And check this out. Check this out. Check this out. I go through his alley, whatever, range, and check this out. We're gonna do what we did with this first chat before triples. Check this out. 0 damage. Simple like that. It's not complex. You don't have to go through chat. I keep telling people all day long, you don't have to go through chats. That's bullshit. You're gonna die because you're so worried about losing HP and keeping up with the parry and the HP and the switches of chat. Seriously, you're gonna die. That's it. How much damage I'm taking from the healers? 0. You don't use a single brew here. So the guys that tell you, oh yeah, you bring your brews for the healers. You don't know what you're saying. Here I can do the same. I can outlast chat. Using this guy as my pillar for this guy. Tagging this other guy. And I'm not using rigor because I'm tagging the healers. So I'm saving a little bit of prayer. Not much. A little bit. If you're so worried that you're not hitting, then hit the healer that it's not hitting you, then hit the healer in front of you. You take like what, 10 damage, and then that's it. Take a look at this. Completely outlasted. Completely outlasted. The Tivo just inputs too much damage. And same with the Bofa. I don't know about crossbow, but yeah. 0 damage on the triples. I don't know why people, do all those crazy maneuvers. You don't need to do that. Whoever told you that, they don't know any other strategy. Like, seriously. But don't go around and tell people it's the only way, because it's not true. I mean, if you want to be the Alex Jones of the Inferno, giving people misinformation, fine. But don't tell people that's the only way. I mean, if you want to tell them, oh, bring a BCP on wave 50 plus, or, bring, I don't know, a angler for wave 50 something, okay. But don't tell people that you need to do that. Necessity is drinking water and eating. Necessity is not going through chat. There we go. Oh man, come on. I wanted to kill this guy. Oh no, I still can. I still can. This is something that you can do. It's not something that you need to do. I just like getting rid of the major first because I have the Tivo. I protect from range. The shield took like half of the damage. That's fine. I'm gonna drink my stamina. And there we go. We took 0 damage from the ranger major. Probably I won't be able to do that on the second set if I have a second set. But who cares? I save all the brews that I could have used there without even needing to alternate anything. Common sense, guys. Common sense. If you start on the right, you can kill the ranger pretty fast with a bofa with a blowpipe. And when you're on this section, you can hit it with bofa and you can hit very hard. It looks like the Tivo doesn't want to hit. That's fine. It's part of the game. 69, hee hee. Here we go. Come on. What is this garbage RNG? And I always bring the same gear, so yeah. It's just bad RNG, man. Nothing you can do. I'm gonna switch necklaces just to see if that resets anything. Oh, fun. I'm hitting more with Dragon than with Anguish. That's funny. Okay. Timer pause and time to kill the ranger. I have 3 minutes and 13 for Jad. So probably I'll end up with a second set of Ranger Majors unless I'm super fast on Jad and super fast on the healers. But I doubt that's the case. My RNG is not good. Come on. Look at all those zeros. Like 3 zeros in a row. Some people turn off their prayer here. I used to do that when I was a first timer, but I'm not worried about resources anymore. Okay, a good hit. Yeah. Chat and turn around the camera. He spoke. Magic. Just guide yourself with the ball of suck. When you see the ball hitting the pillar, you can go to the next safe spot. I know I have an extra hit here, so that's why I'm moving after. But if you're a first timer, when you see the ball, just move. On the middle, you know that you cannot stay another ball there. So yeah. Why is my RNG better on Jad than it's on suck? My God, man, doesn't make sense. Magic. There we go. I'm gonna drink a stamina because I'm 59, 59 run energies, and I don't like that. So ideally, I usually stamina around 70, but up to you. Oh, come on, dude, hit! You're making me look bad. Come on, dude. What is with this Stevo? He was doing perfectly on the first kill. Okay, protect from melee for those nibblers. I mean nibblers, healers. I don't like this. I'll probably have to wait for another Ranger Major wave, and that's because it, you know I usually start. I usually like starting healers with enough time. Uh, Enough time for you can be as long as a minute or something, but yeah, I don't know. I just don't like starting with so little time because yeah. Well, I'm gonna try with a minute and a half or a minute 20, but realistically, you should be trying with nope, 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 nope. It's a minute and 10 and I didn't hit. Okay. So this can happen to you if you're new or your RNG is as bad as mine. And when you take so long to hit this guy, I will say the average time for the healers, if you're new, it's 2 minutes. 2 minutes is a good time. However, uh, no, that's illegal. It's better for you to learn, or otherwise you're gonna miss the greatest experience of your life. Nope. I don't care about money. I don't do this for money, brother. I like teaching. You're gonna miss the greatest experience of your life if you don't do your own Inferno. But yeah, what I was saying is that maybe on your first time you ran out of time, and not out of time. It's just that if you start healers with 1 minute, trust me, you're not gonna be able to kill them all unless you have some spectacular RNG, which most of you do. I don't care about the money. I have a good job. Let's see. So yeah, basically I will have this set of Ranger Major spawning, and let's go. There we go. It's the same thing. See, I don't need money. I'm doing good on money. I have a good job. I don't need money. See, it's like doing the first set of Ranger Major again, and it's kind of annoying because you're like, oh my god, what do I do? I'm running against time. But yeah, it sucks. I mean, that's the best way to describe it. Because now you have to repot again. Well, I can teach you. I can teach you through Discord if you want, but I'm not gonna get you your cape because well, it's legal and you're missing a great experience. Okay, here we go. Now, when healers appear, this is like the hard part. because you have to tag them all without losing the side of suck. And his attacks change, but don't worry. Don't worry. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. Okay? The main key of the healers is try to kill one, but without dying. Okay? So the corner that we just cleared, try to use that corner as your safe spot. Okay? Don't stay lower than 20. Please don't stay lower than 20. Because remember, they hit 10 as max hits, but they can stack you at 20. So don't stay lower than 20, please. And don't pretend that redemption is going to save you, because it's not going to save you. It can save you, but it's not guaranteed. You know what I mean? Okay. I'm going to hit this guy. I'm going to drink a restore, so my stats are not garbage. And here we go. I'm going to run to the middle, and there we go. I'm going to answer you that question in a second. Come on, dude. What is this garbage? Just kill the little healer. Come on. It's not hard. Okay. Here we go. Okay, now the fun part. You might be wondering how to time the ball and everything. Okay, there's a very simple way to do that. Every time you're in a corner, you wait for, you hit him 3 times and you move to the next one. You hit him 1 time and you move to the next one. Like this. See? 1, you move. 1, you move. And on the corner, you do 1, 2, 3, and then you move. On this one, I was able to do 4 attacks, but it's usually 3. So 1, 1, 1, 1. Drink your stamina here if you're scared about walking, because you shouldn't be walking at the Inferno, you know? There you go. Protect from magic. Come on. Come on. See? And just 1 attack, you move. 1 attack, you move. And on the corners, you do 3 and you move. Try to find the rhythm. Don't look at suck. Look at yourself. Don't look at suck. Don't get distracted. Look at yourself. Look at yourself. Don't look at suck. Don't get distracted. Look at yourself. Okay, I'm going to drink stamina here. I'm going to drink my restore here. And I'm going to barrage these majors, so they're all on me. Okay, they're all on me. They're not going to hit the pillar. Don't worry. I'm going to hit the ranger. Just give me a second. I didn't drink my stamina, right? I said I'm going to drink my stamina and I didn't. That was so funny. Okay. Dump all your specs on him if you have any specs. There we go. Hit the ranger, but don't get killed doing it. See my point? This is the most likely scenario for first timers, that you have 2 majors on you, and you just have to camp protect from magic. See? 1 hit, you move. 1 hit, you move. 3 hits on the corner, you move. Just max hit him. Come on. Oh my god, my Tivo is crap today. Come on, hit it. Dude, you can 1 hit that. Come on. Dude, come on. You're making me look bad. Look at how long it took you to damage him. Come on. And he's dead. Simple as that. And look at our resources. We could have tanked easily another ranger. And that was a bad Inferno. Cape 705. Nope, that's illegal. I can coach you, but that's it. But yeah, this was a bad Inferno. This was a bad Inferno. You should never, with Tivo, you should never have 3 sets. If you do, you have a very, very bad RNG. Like, Yeah. I think I'm gonna go eat dinner. Yeah. I think I'll do another one off stream, but yeah, that was a fun. That was a fun Inferno. We still had resources left. I mean, you know, 705 capes. Maybe I can do one more, but I honestly want to eat dinner. So yeah, food has priority of the over the Inferno. But yeah, it is fun. How many total I have? 25 million. Nice. I wonder how many onyxes I get from that. But yeah, I mean, it was a crappy Inferno because my Tio wasn't hitting crap. I mean, I wasted so much time on Suck, but there's nothing you can do. There's absolutely nothing you can do when you're not hitting on Suck. I mean, uh, uh, I'm not sure. I'm not interested in speed running. I'm just interested in teaching at the moment. But I don't even do combat achieve. I don't even have this thing on lock on a Slayer. I'd never done a Slayer task with Suck because I wasted all my points on Hydra. But yeah, I don't even have this on lock on a Slayer task. So I don't want to like grind points for a Slayer for a Suck task because it's not my thing. I like doing this relax. But yeah, that was funny. That was really funny. Let's see if where's my friend here? Maybe Pixar Mars, Organic, Choles. Uh, let's find somebody that is also somebody trying the Inferno. I would like that. Back to Twitch. No, Summer. How did this crap get filtered? Browse. Language, I don't care. Okay, somebody doing Inferno. I was like, I'm gonna rate this guy against myself. That was so stupid. Um, Bingo, RHQ, Crossfire. Oh, Crossfire. Everybody's doing leaks. How boring that is. Uh, uh why did I open that? But yeah, beef, beef, quiff, queen, quiff. If you want coaching, I leave you here my Discord. You're not uh in obligation to join. It's not but I leave you there the Discord. The link changes every 30 days because I don't pay Nitro. I'm a cheap guy. I'm a cheap guy. I don't pay for those things because it's kind of pointless. But if you want coaching, let me know on a weekend and I can coach you on how to, change the prayer on the blobs, tips and stuff. And you'll get the cape and you won't have to pay anybody. That way you don't risk your account. And yeah, you will get your cape and you'll feel better about it. Um, Let me see who we can raid, man. I cannot find anybody. Most passiers. Now on max, I can finally play the game. Okay, I cannot relate to that guy. Team Wolfpack. But yeah, that was it for me. I'm gonna eat dinner and probably do some more on YouTube, which is my main thing. But yeah, let's rate this guy that it's doing fire cape, I guess. As closer as you can get. let's rate this guide. And yeah, I guess I'll see you all later. Thanks for the support, for being here. And I catch you guys later.